Okay, there you go. Actually, live on YouTube now too. Perfect. Grab this guy and put his ass down there. And then, boom. Good to go. Head over here and boom. I'm good to go. Turns out it's actually easy.
I'm happy for spending so much time.
Is that the third strongest brick? What the fuck? Who's 1 and 2? Also, what's up, Ghost? Why am I 3? I mean, I guess it, I was gonna say it might be worse to be second. I'm not even sure if that's true. There's like some aura to like second strongest brick, but honestly, it might entirely just be conquest. Some conquest propaganda in my head. Second strongest Viltrumite sounds kind of cool, so I'm like, maybe second strongest brick will be fine too. So I think I've decided that I'm upset about being third. How are you? I'm chilling, man. Playing a little bit of EX Narmaya. I think it'll be a good time. Had some friends over, was hanging out with them. I've sort of moved on from Grand Blue, but there's a streak to be collected. I mean, I do appreciate the dedication to the streak regardless, you know. I hope whatever you're playing these days is still fun for you. EX Narmaya, more like extra sauceless Narmaya. I mean, listen, he's got a little bit of... she's doing the fucking samurai thing over and over. I kind of fuck with that. I don't make the rules, man. I'm sorry. I looked at the brick leaderboards and you're number 3. Sorry, man. I mean, it's bad news. I guess I wish you would have let me down a little easier. And I feel like part of me is like there's like a sneaking suspicion in my head that maybe you do make the rules and you're using this as like a shield to blame your decisions on somebody else, but I can't prove that, and now I feel fucking crazy, you know? I thought you already knew. I didn't, man. I fucking didn't. I gotta leave it at S++. Nice, nice. Good job. New patch coming to KOF. Got me playing that. SF6 and Fatal Fury because my brain craves demon flips. Ah, I see. Yeah, Charlotta, I mean, she's not demon flipping that hard, right? I feel like your brain might crave demon flips. I don't know if Charlotta is scratching that itch necessarily. Wait, is a new KOF patch? What KOF are we on? I know, like, it's a real question. I know. It kind of sounds like rage bait, but like genuinely. 15? Right. Yeah. Double leg kick, by the way. Thank you very much for the follow. There will be July 28th. Oh, that is far away. What the fuck? I guess you're playing it, you know, you're getting ready. You're shaking the rust off type shit. I might have to hop on. I love that game. I've never played a KOF game. The first Fatal Fury game I ever played was City of the Wolves, and I didn't love it. But I'm not sure how, like, mechanically different KOF and Fatal Fury tend to be. Like, I know KOF is 1v1v1v, like, it's 3v3, but there's no assists, right? You have to play a KOF game. There's like a more billion grapplers, and one of them is dressed as a dinosaur. I might give it a try at some point. That reminds me, will Brick be playing the Avatar fighting game? Oh yeah, it was supposed to be out already, right? And then they delayed it. That game looks fun. I definitely want to play the Avatar fighting game. That and Tokon both, I think, have piqued my interest at least enough to try them. The game feels weird at first, but I think it shares a lot of appeal with Grand Blue. 18 out of 39 launch characters had command grabs. Whoa. I mean, hold on. This might be my kind of fucking thing, then. I have heard about the KOF dinosaur grappler, I will say. T-Zoc really let me down as a grappler, personally. They just, like, at least in City of the Wolves. I don't know, maybe he was cooler in other ones, but in City of the Wolves, they, like, took all the impacts out of it, you know, all the sauce out of it. It's just, like, it was a grappler. Hydrate, by the way, great idea. It was a grappler where landing the command grab didn't feel good. You know, like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? King of Dinosaurs is T-Zoc before he became the Eagle? Wait, it's literally the same guy? Like, canonically? That's kind of funny. He morphed from a dinosaur into a giant eagle? That's a bit of a downgrade, no? Isn't it cooler for him to be like a fucking T-Rex or something? Or am I being prejudiced? I feel like it's cooler for him to be a T-Rex. Maybe that's just me, but... We got the Vern weapon type shit, right? Yeah. Look at his climax super in KOF 15. Nothing will ever top that. Well, I gotta experience it myself firsthand then if I'm gonna... Oh, I love that you got auto-modded for climax. Come on now, man. I feel like that's not that bad. Summon Agnes jacking it? That is actually fair. We could do that. Let me go grab... Let me go grab... the horse array. No, it's not Cafe. Agnes, there you go. Misclick. Look at the way she fucking runs, man. Look at her dumbass fucking run. That lab coat is not aerodynamic, man. This is not racewear. I don't know why she pulls this shit together. Low cortisol summon? I guess so. Hello, what's going on, May? Alright, let's play a little bit of EX Narmaya. Honestly, today, I was gonna hop on today, and I was like, you know what I would like to do right now? I'd like to play some Wellness. Just because I kind of would always like to play some Wellness. And I was like, I feel like I just want to hit a guy really hard and kill him, right? And then somehow, I mean, I don't know, the idea just came to me. I was like, I mean, you know who else? Sort of, I mean, in maybe fewer situations overall than Wellness, but in some situations, she actually does, like, outperform him. It's like, you know who else hits people really hard? EX Narmaya, right? She actually does a lot of damage in the mid-screen, like some real high damage in the mid-screen, off certain hits. So I was like, you know, it could be fun. I also haven't played her in a while. I feel like I have not played EX Narmaya since they dropped her, I think. I think I played all 3 of the EX characters when they first came out, and, you know, by and large, I had something of a good time. Since then, I've since retried EX Jita and EX Graham. I don't think I've actually replayed EX Narmaya since that, so revisit her, see how she feels, see how fun and or good she might feel. Get a sense of what everything looks like in the game before maybe they drop a really big patch with it. It looks like it's going to be a big patch. I mean, at the very least, if it's a new system mechanic and existing system mechanics getting changed significantly, that's already kind of a big patch, even if they don't change any characters at all, right? But they also mentioned character adjustments, so, you know, if the game is about to get a big patch in a couple weeks, well, we don't know exactly when, but again, I feel like it makes a lot of sense that the id patch would happen around the same time that the Relink DLC that it is very obviously cross-promoting is coming out as well, which is July 9th. So I would wager, you know, sometime between Evo Vegas and July 9th is when we could expect them. If a big patch is coming out at that time, you know, it's a good idea to get a sense of what everything is looking like type shit. Love Wellness, I'm looking forward to id too. I'm very interested what they're going to do with id. I feel like there's a lot of different ways you could build him. Some of them are a little bit more boring and a little bit, you know, a little bit more safe, a little bit more milquetoast, right? Some of them are like maybe too creative and a bad idea. So I don't know. I think there's a lot of different ways you could go with him with his like 3 different forms. You know, to an extent, certainly, like, partially Shoto-like tendencies, if you wanted to lean into some of those. It's hard to say. Both have big chest, strong legs, and big damage. I can see the sidetrack from I'm gonna play Wellness. How about some EX Narm? True. Really, the only thing they don't share is, Wellness is, like, dressed sluttier and taller. Really. That's sort of all, with everything else. They have long hair. Yeah, I mean, they're both hot. I think it works. What are we doing here? Who are we beating up on? I think when she fights the captain, she goes, fucking you up. So I want to hear that. Whether it's Gran or Jita. We'll beat up on Gran. I feel like we beat up on Jita too often these days. And, you know, people are going to start talking. They're going to start calling it, they're going to start calling it a very interesting string of coincidences back to back, and I'm not going to have any defense. So let's beat up Gran a little bit. Alright, EX Narmaya. This is EX Narmaya, right? No, this is regular Narmaya. No, I have picked regular Narmaya. I have picked regular Narmaya. Hold. I fucked everything up. Okay, I'm in queue with EX Narmaya. I picked regular Narmaya for the training mode. That, yeah. Listen, I never claimed to be smart, okay? I only claimed to be devilishly handsome and maybe funny sometimes on a good day. I picked EX Narmaya this time, right? Yes, okay, good. Jita gets the 2P treatment in training? Just a little bit. As atonement for the cardinal sin of not choosing the EX character on the first go, you're going to play KOF? I mean, I'm down to try some KOF at some point. Oh, hold on 1 second. I'm getting a call from my mother. Let me see what this is about. You never know. Could be important. Oh, I missed the call. Hold up. Let me text her. You're gonna have to, just, excuse me. I'm talking to my mother. Stop being so rude. Just wait, okay? God, you're so fucking entitled, man. Just shut up for a second. I'll be right there. I'll be right with you. Okay. Looks like no one's dying, which is always good, right? That's always, you know, it's always the immediate, as soon as you move out, and like your parents are alone, you're always like immediately like I feel like the first thing is like, oh god, oh god, oh god. Is everything okay? But look, that everything's okay. I think that's what's happening. Yeah. Okay. Crisis averted. Yeah, my bad. There you go. Thanks for pointing that. Yeah, the YouTube stream was in fact fucky. I have hopefully fixed the fuckiness. So, we got there. What was I saying earlier? Oh yeah, her DP is a DP. Mostly, it doesn't do the 2-hit if she whiffs, so never mind. It's not, you can't do like a Belial or like Zoe UDP or something thing with this, but you know, it's a DP. And then the UDP is a UDP. It does 2,000 damage. It gives her a safe jump, I think. Yeah, it gives her a safe jump. It does 2,000 damage. Her DP is incredibly standard, right? There's really nothing to write home about one way or the other here. And then she only has one more special move, which is pretty important for her. It's this, right? So the light version of this kind of doesn't, like, it's mostly a hit confirm tool, I think. Like, it kind of doesn't do very much. But, you know, again, I think it's also a safe block string ender. So I think it's -4 on block, not in throw range ever, even if you do it point blank, right? So another safe block string ender, which is nice. EX Narmaya, you know, she's at a loss for those, certainly. Setsuna does not count, as you can clearly see. Neither does, well, that one might. I guess that one does. That's cool. If you're in range, you can do something like that, and that's not too bad either. The diagonal one is -4, which is nice. But yeah, light one is mostly like a hit confirm tool slash safe block string ender. I don't think this does anything exciting on counter hits. If it does, that's kind of cool. Oh, it does. Okay, I mean, you can use it as sort of a Grand Blue Zone tool then, I guess. I don't think I actually knew this was a thing. You can, like, the fact that this on counter hits will get you a combo if you're in the corner. It's only 5L, but you know, it's something. Can I maybe, yeah, I don't think I can, I'm not in close M range. Yeah. Can I like 2U? Oh, I can, okay. I mean, that's something. That's not so bad. Oh wait, that's hitting on frame 8 and it works? Can I like close H at certain ranges? Oh, okay, wait a sec. That's not so bad. I didn't know this did this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't know this did this. This is not such a bad Grand Blue Zone tool, I'm not gonna lie to you. Right? It's safe on block, and if you counter hits, you get a full combo. I mean, that's, and it's like quick as well. It's 15 frames. What's like the clash level on this shit? Like if she throws out a medium here. Is the YouTube stream fixed, by the way? I think it should be. I see it on my side now as like actually doing shit. You can always do 5L close H. That's real. That's also true. Yeah, because she has the Genji 5H. That's not bad, honestly. I did not know EX Narmaya had this. Now, again, her corner pressure is still nothing to write home about, but this is literally something, which I kind of didn't realize she had. It's an interesting Grand Blue Zone tool. What's the clash level on this sort of matters? It's medium? Okay. I mean, that's not bad. Right? I see the YouTube going? Yeah, it is going now. That's not, like, the worst. Right? Oh, yeah, it's good now? Okay, good. Thanks for pointing it out. I didn't realize that it was being fucky. That's not the worst. It's something. So that's like a use for that. It's not the biggest Grand Blue Zone tool either, right? It's not like you're gonna like Catalina Enchanted Lands from like out here and hit a guy. But you know, from like outside of your far H range, this still will hit. So that's not so bad. I kind of like that. The medium one, all the other ones are super punishable, right? This one's -6. This one is -8, and this one is, oh, this one's safe. I thought this one was also like -6. I think if you hold the medium one, it's also -6. Okay. Also, it's like a 10-second delay on YouTube. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. I feel like I have the YouTube stream set to be low latency. It just doesn't listen to me. Maybe I gotta look into those settings, because for a long time, I didn't know how, like, it's not supposed to be like that. I'm not doing that on purpose, but it just ends up being like that. Maybe a setting reset at some point, and it's been fucky ever since. But yeah, so the medium one is not safe, right? This is not really a Grand Blue Zone tool in that sense, and I don't think you can, I mean, I guess you can maybe space it out at some ranges. Yeah, like over here, right? -6, that's safe. So like maybe, but also for reasons we're about to see, you kind of want to hit this thing close up anyway, right? So what the medium does is on hit, if you're far away, it just knocks them away, right? Which is, you know, so I guess maybe you could use it in the same sort of capacity, like I suppose, right? 214 is also not safe on spot dodge, fair. I guess you can kind of use it in the same capacity, like where if it hits from far away, you could do something like, you know, boom, boom, and then, well, if you're close enough, close H, right? Like it's literally something. And I guess this does have more range than your 214L, so if you want to do this, like, Grand Blue Zone thing, like, I suppose you can. This is going to be a little awkward, because if you're too close, it does this, right? It side swaps like this. So, this one has a pretty slow startup at 21 frames, so generally you can't really combo into this unless you hit, like, a counter hit or a heavy, right? Like, you need, like, far H to hit. I think far H I think it can work off far H. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe literally anything needs to be counter hit, or has to be, like, close H. Close H works, right? But yeah, if you get, like, a counter hit medium, like, if you do this, then it'll work. I think if you do counter hit 2M, it also works. Yeah, counter hit medium will work. Counter hit 5L, I believe, will not. Yeah, it won't. So this is like, you need like a nice hit to confirm into this. But it does do this, which then lets you can do 214M off auto combo if they're crouching too. That makes sense, 'cause you can do it off close H. Yeah, yeah. So off crouching auto combo, you can always go 1, 2, 3, boom, and then you also get it, right? So the fun thing about this is it lets you, this is where like, this special move is sort of what lets EX Narmaya do a pretty solid chunk of damage. And well, honestly, let me not downplay it. He does a lot of damage in the mid screen. It's like some of the highest in the game off, especially if you're talking about just, you know, using just an EX special, using like 25 meter, using just like 2 special move cooldowns or something. She hits like real hard. The medium one is more situational, but of course, if you land it, then it lets you immediately go into the heavy one, and then you can go from there, right? The heavy one is a lot faster, so you can hit confirm. How fast is this exactly? 18? Yeah, so it's not going to work off like a 5L, right? 5L is too slow for this, but anything else should work. I think 2M works too, right? Heavy works too, obviously. And I think if you get a counter hit, 5L, this should work. Yeah. 214X is what holds this character together. I mean, yeah, a lot of the power budget for this character is in this move. It's really good. Right? It's a very strong sort of move that's being thrown around here. The reason for this, so after you hit someone with this, you're plus 12, right? Generally, you can 6XL back at them to extend the combo if you'd like. Like, you can do this, and then, like, oh, hold up. How do y'all? EX Narm was fun. I agree. You can, like, 6XL back at them and then extend the combo if you want, right? So even if we just say, like, you know, say I'm, like, it doesn't need to be counter hits, right? I just get far M, boom, 6XL, 1, 2, 3, this, or something like that, right? 4,500 damage like this off a counter, off just like a regular far M hit is like real high already, right? Like there's generally, this is like not damage that most characters are hitting in the mid screen unless your name is Lucy or Near or like you know, I play Wilness. Wilness cannot quite from a far M. Wilness cannot quite do this. Right, he needs a counter. If he gets a counter hit, he's gonna go crazy. Like from just this, I mean, Wilness can do probably this, that. Oh no, he can. He gets there. 4630. Well, what did she do? Boop. It was this, that, 6XL, 1, 2, 3. Ah, no, he's okay. No, he's a little more. Let me not downplay Wilness. Let me not. But again, like you see the level of damage that we're talking about here, right? Like if you ever feel like, oh, Wilness hits me and I just go away, Narmaya is like exactly in that same ballpark, right? Like, you know, as another reference for a character who hits pretty hard, this guy needs a stock to do it, right? But, you know, Percy with a stock, he can also do some shit like this, and that's 4,400, which is, again, right around in that exact same ballpark of where EX Narmaya is hitting, but, like, without needing a stock, right? And this is, like, not, you know, she has, like, better situations than this, too. This is kind of what she does, right? So this character hits you very hard in the mid-screen. Very, very hard in the mid-screen. If you get a counter hit, right, of like a counter hit medium, you can do some shit like, I don't know, you could do like, I remember what you like, I think you, how plus are you when this shit hits? So like plus 8 only? Oh, hold up. You have to be, that one has a range limitation, it's true. Plus 8, so I think you 2M, yeah. I guess like you do this, you do that, you 2M, you do that, and then you can 6XL, and then you can do this, and she's breaking 5.1k, right, which is real nice. There might be something you can do that's a little better than that too, but even just off like a basic idea like this, you can sort of start to see the vision. You can also spend a little meter if you'd like, right? This is a raw U skill hitting here after the H, since this is plus 12 and the H is 11 frames, right? It does work. You can also do some shit like that where you do this, input the U skill like that, and then if you really want, you can like dump like a lot of resource and get like way more. But yeah, even just, you know, for 25 meter, you can always just do this, right? And then I think it's the light DP. Yeah, you get 5538, which is really good. So this character hits very, very hard in the mid screen, right? And yeah, it is true, Con. If she doing side switches on it, she is bouncing on it. It's true. It's true. It's very real. If you get a counter hit close H only, I think, because you can charge this guy, right? This guy can be charged up to 33 frames. I don't think there's ever a scenario where you can do this except for a counter hit close H, right? So this is like, you know, not the most common thing, but you get, you know, that, whatever that is. This right? 2-0, real. Thank you very much for the 20 months. Look why I got there. And then from there, I mean, I don't even know exactly what you do off of this, but like probably whatever you want to an extent, right? Like you go boom, this, like 6-6H, boom, auto combo, like this, that. I don't know, right? Like, you can sort of, like, you kind of get the idea, right? Because you can sort of do a little bit of whatever the fuck you want, and hit a guy real hard, for the low cost of 25 meter, or even kind of like no meter, probably, if you wanted to. You can probably get away with spending, like, none meter here and still kind of killing a guy, right? You can't like, I mean, I guess you maybe it might be better to save on scaling to like do that or something. But you sort of see the vision, right? You can do 214M on Oki. Ooh, I guess, right? But if you meaty with it, can you make it safe? Maybe. I think this is also sort of, if you do this on Oki, I think this is also sort of like, if the guy reacts, it's gonna wake up DP or super or something like that and kill you. But it's that's an interesting idea. I can see the vision on that, right? You can do it safe after HDP. You're saying like you do this, that. The problem with that, I think, is that it's sort of a reaction check, right? Like if I see you doing this, that I'm just gonna wake up super, wake up DP, something like that. Something to be careful of for sure, right? If they have any meter to like use an invincible on you, then you gotta be careful. But yeah, if they don't, then yeah, that's fair. I assume like if I set him to block after initial hit here, and then I do like DP, and then I do this, I -4. I mean, sure. It gives up your Oki, but it's very funny for farming clips. No, that's fair. That's fair. But yeah, so you can hit people pretty dang hard with this lady if you get the. I mean, and this is even you kind of like it doesn't even matter whether or not you're back to the wall, right? You can far H after that. I don't think. I forget, like, if I mean, because you have some pushback scaling there, too, which is going to start getting in your way a little bit, right? I mean, I think your best bet if you want damage is always just going to be to do this, right? And then just, like, spam this or something, right? But obviously, this is a lot of resource dump. Like, if you find this hit and, like, you just want to kill a guy, like, you can do 10k from the mid-screen like that, right? Like, yes, is that the most, like, sure, but she has that reach, She does have that reach, where she can just, like, literally hit a guy for 10,000 damage starting from the mid-screen if she gets that counter hit close H. I mean, if we compare to Willness, I think this is where she probably, the comparison gets a little less favorable for her, right? Because Willness, like, but I think it's the fact that this is the person we're comparing her damage to should sort of tell you something already, right? But, like, yeah, like, Willness can do this a little easier, where he just, like, gets this for 50 meter, right? And then if he wants to spend one Raging Strike, he can get to around 10k. So, like, she's not quite doing it like him, right? But, I mean, it's not, it's not like the most insane difference in the world. This character hits really hard, is kind of the point. And this special is sort of the entire reason why, kind of. Like, a lot of this character's power budget goes in here. This also tends to make Narmaya, EX Narmaya, a little spooky on defense, right? Because if she finds any hits at all, it doesn't need to be a counter hit, right? If she finds any hit at all, she can side swap you right into the corner, and then, you are eating a combo and side swapped. Again, honestly, I mean, sort of like what this guy does, right? Like, so, but I mean, this guy, he'll hit you harder, but he at least has to spend 50 meter for it, right? Though, of course, again, he will sort of send you to hell in a way that the EX Narmaya will not. You don't take 8,000 damage generally being side swapped by her, So, but again, the comparison sort of exists, right? EX Narmaya is maybe in a lot of ways. He maybe is just like a sort of a way worse version of Willness, right? Because Willness, for all intents and purposes, Willness is also a defensive mid-range character, right? He's just, he's Willness with, like, maybe slightly better meterless mid-screen and sometimes off certain hits, right? And then generally worse at everything else. Like, a little bit lower damage in the mid-screen, a lot worse, like, pressure plus frames and just, like, like, general fear when when she has you in the corner. Similar reward on defense, if you count the fact that she's doing it with no meter, he's doing it with meter, right? Like, she is sort of just, I mean, maybe this is like a guy who's only seen Boss Baby. I'm getting really heavy Boss Baby vibes from this movie, but like guy who mains Willness, this character reminds me of Willness a little bit, but I think it's actually not an insane comparison, right? This is like Willness with way worse pressure, 1,000 less health, and slightly worse damage in the mid-screen, and probably significantly worse damage in the corner. I'm actually not sure how hard she hits in the corner. I know she can hit pretty hard in certain circumstances, but I'm not entirely certain. One thing I remember is one of my friends, regular Narm players, said she should have gotten Kagura 2M instead, as Genji 2M are better or worse for her playstyle. So Kagura 2M is a better normal, for sure. Because Kagura 2M is one of the 3 plus on block 2Ms in the game. So you could, you could argue she has enough long-range normals, and therefore she, doesn't need another, long-range poking normal, sure. But, I mean, for the game plan that EX Narmaya is running, Genji 2M is very useful. And, for example, right, this shit where you go, boom, 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 that would be impossible if she didn't have Genji 2M, right? Straight up. Like, if the dichotomy here is give her Genji 2M or Kagura 2M, like, her mid-screen damage actually goes down quite a lot if you give her Kagura 2M, which is an interesting thought. Her pressure gets a lot better, for sure, but her mid-screen damage does just, like, get worse, right? If you give her Kagura 2M. So it's kind of a pick your poison. For my money, I would say it makes sense they gave her Genji 2M. I think Kagura 2M agnostically is a better button, but for this exact kit on this exact character, I think Genji 2M might be better. You know what I mean? I think Genji 2M might be better. Oh yeah, and the U version of this, by the way, is kind of like just a combo ender, right? She just aura farms. It does 3,000 damage, so like that's cool. I think there are combos where this is useful. It is safe on block, but if you get spot dodged, you'll go to hell, right? So it's like, yeah, it's like fine, you know, it's like fine. I'm not sure. I forget how her fucking corner combos work. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's like I think you launch with this, and then you can't get heavy off that. You get like medium into like boom boom, or maybe you just do the upward one. I know it's like there are times where you can do that into like close L into some shit. Wellness with estrogen, got it, basically. I know there's like some shit you can do with like this into like a 5L, but I can't remember where that comes about. Maybe it's like you Raging Strike. Is it like you do this Raging Strike, close H, that close H? Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. And that, yeah, okay. I think I'm starting to remember the combo structure a little bit, right? It's like 2U Raging Strike, close H, this, close H, that, and then you do some shit. I thought you could get heavy after 236H. I don't think you can. I don't think so. But yeah, it's some shit like that, right? Maybe you cancel after the first hit. You can only get heavy off of that if they're already airborne? Yeah. Maybe you cancel after the first hit at some point. I remember that you can like do this, boom, that. Ah, that's what it is. And then you can either SSBA or you can do some freak shit, right? Like, the basic idea is something like this. At least this is what I remember from when she came out. It's possible that better shit has been found. I think you have to wait for them to fall a little bit after the Raging Strike, and then you go boom, boom, boom. Oh! How do you make that shit consistent? Maybe you guard button something? I'm not sure. It might just be a timing thing, and I might just be ass. These things are entirely possible. Then you go, like, do that, and then you can SSBA a guy. The input for SSBA is fucking this, by the way. Let me just... Somehow I had forgotten how to SSBA in this game. Brain a little fucky. Right, and then because this side swaps, it puts them back in the corner, and you can hit them pretty hard. This is not the most inspiring damage. This is also not... It's just a regular hit, right? And it was also a close M starter. I'm not sure exactly what her like optimal looks like. I imagine it involves this guy. Like I would have to think that it involves some side swap here, maybe like this, that, this, and then you do the exact same thing that we were doing before. I mean, that seems pretty good. I'm not sure if I can. Oh. I'm not sure if I can let the 2 H's rock or the 5 H's rock there. Feels like a maybe. Feels like it could be. Right, this 1, 2, 3, boom. So 6k before they leave the ground is certainly nice. Yeah, maybe I can't let the 5H rock, or maybe I have to delay it even more if I do that. I'm honestly not sure. Yoko Suigetsu. I can smell that you've never been true to me. There you go. No! If you do 214M instead of 214H for the combo, corner combo, you can do both 5H's fully and it's better damage. Wait, 214M? Do you think if I go like... How do I like get them back then? You know what I mean? How do I get him back to the corner this way? If I 214M instead of... Also, wait, 214M? That's in the corner combo after 236H. Oh, I got you. I see. That makes sense. Yeah. That makes much more sense. So like this, that. Ah, fuck, man. You gotta actually hit the close H's, though. I think it is just a matter of I gotta delay a lot more. Okay, maybe you don't let the full auto combo go either. I'm just kind of going close H and then going into it. You have to dash for a little longer. It is a bit of a finicky combo, it looks like, but dash for too long there. I remember also struggling with hitting this when she first came out too. Like it's just like kind of. Oh wait, I should be 6-6Hing there, shouldn't I? Actually, should I? Is 6-6H more damage than close H? No, it isn't. Okay, I shouldn't be doing that. What if I can get both? Yeah, no, I should be doing it because I can get 6-6H into close H. Yeah. Why is that not working anymore? I think that was working pretty easily before. Now it's just not. Is it because I'm letting both hits of the close H rock and the pushback scaling is getting my ass? Maybe, yeah. I guess so. Anyway. Oh, I fucking charged it like a buffoon! I got too excited, man! Okay, hold on. We will hit this. You will never get this. You will never get this. And then he got out of his cage, and then he got that. And then I just don't Raging Strike. I just want to see, like, what the damage looks like, you know? Because I am a curious little boy. Oh, there you go. You can actually let both of them ride. Okay, so now we have to hit this. You fucking mean! What the fuck? Fucking suck, man. So you have Narm on screen. People are doing the classic of alluding to everything but the obvious. I will go against the grade and say, sex with a woman, I want it. Are you sure I can let both of them rock if I do that? It is crazy for a guy to think that saying I want to have sex with a woman who is hot is going against the grain, but I guess that's just where we've come to. In this fuck-ass world we live in. I don't like this beating up of a tall man. He fucks with it heavy, man. It's a good fight. Do close M instead of 2U and you don't have to delay? Whoa. Wait, real? Is it more damage, though? Oh, no, close M's also more damage? What the fuck am I doing? I've been a fool. I've been a blind fool my whole life, and I'm only just now finding out. Okay, never mind, I'm ass. Butterfly boob larping, even? Perhaps. Okay. But I gotta let both of them rock. I gotta let both of the 2H's fully rock, okay? Otherwise, I'm a coward. I just want to see how much fucking damage it does, man. Is that so wrong? Oh, I have to dash for a little longer. I want to get the max damage, and the max damage is letting both hits of the close H rock. No! It would be a little easier if I didn't, but this combo is not. It doesn't even feel like it should be hard in theory, but I'm just fucking it up. I think it's just, oh, I did 2U. Fuck, man, I did fucking 2U. What's wrong with me? Wait. Fuck. Okay, no, we got this. You gotta believe. Just think about how big the damage number is going to be. Actually, how big is the damage number going to be? It looks like it'll be decently big. I don't know if it'll cross 11k, though. I think it's probably like, I'm gonna say like 10-9. That's my... I dropped the auto combo? My guess is like 10-9. Don't spoil if you already know how much damage this does. It'd be very rude. There's no feat included, though? In the Willness beatdown? It's his own feat, man. What else? What other feat might he need? Okay. Oh, yeah, that's like 10-9. Right. I don't like this matchup. One far C and she got it. Blaze Blue player spot. It actually might be 11k. Yeah. Oh, I mean, that's a lot of damage, man. That's not a bad amount of damage. Is it a little finicky? Sure, but like that's a pretty good. That is a pretty good fucking chunk of change off a counter hit close H. Yeah, he really is just worse Willness, huh? Is Willness into getting stabbed by Narm only serious answers? Kind of depends on what you mean by into it, but I think the answer is probably objectively yes, unless we restrict what you mean by into it. I don't necessarily know if it brings him sexual gratification, but I think he probably is like pumped about it. He's really going, wonderful, yes, as it's happening. So like, you can't be that against it, right? Anyways, I don't know, fucking that's fucking EX Narmaya, right? Question mark, question mark, question mark. What did I say, man? He likes fighting. This is a fight. I don't think I said anything weird, okay? I'm gonna ignore you and just fucking play EX Narmaya, I think. Okay, I am my fucking happy place. He's into whatever as long as you're strong? Yeah. Fighting? Are you saying that perhaps sex is fighting in some way, if you think about it? Is this the optimal? I think so. I think so. If it isn't, I don't know what it is. I think that's the optimal. You can also replace that with 214U, right? They did say they were wrestling. Your parents when you walked in on them as a child? You can also do this, right? Yeah. If you don't wanna super. Who's fighting Willness that way? I mean, you know, it does suck to watch a draft live out your dream, man. Oh yeah, you can get it if they're already airborne. I see the vision. I understand. No, I fucking get it, man. Wellness does just want a good fight. Wellness, he just wants a good fight, and if the good fight comes with the good fuck, then how could I possibly complain? Mighty Onion. Seeding Galleon's fertile soil. I mean, I shouldn't be deleted my save anymore, probably, huh? I don't exactly know what I should be, but I feel like it's not this. Holy. And I have a 5L. That's plus frames if you think about it. It's even more plus frames if you don't think about it. Oh, right. Okay, real. That's actually fair, is the fucked up part. Stay back. Or rather, come to me, I guess. This one's unsafe. I shouldn't have done that. You wouldn't jump, would you? I also got the sense you were going to jump. I don't know why. Okay. Ah, shit, it don't work. I tried to freestyle that shit, and it just was not meant to be. Does Narmaya's sword transform? Or is she pulling out a new weapon for the attacks that aren't with a katana? I think she's pulling out a new weapon from her hammer space. Well-known Toon Force concept. I wasn't aware that Narmaya had hammer space, but now that you mention it. Oh! What? Trade combo!
Very good.
Seems unfair.
This person is incredibly...
She transforms it? Oh, okay, so she's not a gag character, confirmed. She ain't beating Goku, is what you're saying. Oh, Resdan, by the way. Resdan, thank you for the prime. Thank you. Much appreciated. I just noticed Galleon's cat staff. Yeah, she killed Iwiart and hung them on her staff. Nope. Nope! How dare you unk-check me. Right back at you, man. Right back at you. No, yeah, man. Look, he's literally fucking hanging off it like a dead body. He murdered his ass. Look at his cold, lifeless eyes. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's on me, I guess. Somehow this is my problem. I'm getting defeated by every Galleon option. Okay. This Galleon, sort of does not fuck with me very heavy after last match. Okay, well, we can definitely shimmy them. What the fuck? Why didn't that fucking work, man? I sort of disagree. Okay. Preemptive. Brave counter. My beloved, when people do it against me anyway. You're dead, right? I didn't have to optimize this? Yeah. He's really just hanging there? He fucking killed him. Iwiart is still moving and vibing. He's animated by dark magic. Wouldn't that be worse if she, like, trapped him in the staff? Like, he can't do anything but be on the staff, but he's still, like, fully conscious and animated? Like, isn't that worse? Isn't that, like, eviler? More evil, even? I think so. Cleaved in two, by the way. I have you, by the way. Why does that not work? Why does that keep not working, in fact? I feel like this is not fair. Okay. Just did not cancel that shit. Diabolical, truly. Beat. Oh, I tried to 2-1 for you. I thought I was being cool. Turns out I was being fucking lame, and nobody wants to be my friend ever again. Oh. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh, no. This is not how that works. Yeah, you can't use Galleon supers like that. Listen. Oh, Galleon supers are dumpable after the flash. You can't use them like that. You can't use them like that. You wake up back throw but refuse to DP on defense? Yeah, I guess so, man. I kinda forgot about that shit. I kinda forgot about the part where I have a meterless DP. Probably would have been useful at a couple moments in that shit. To get Ladiva's SSBA clearly, it's true, yeah. Why wouldn't she have the same strength of command grab super as Ladiva? I don't understand. It's like the devs like didn't want her to be good. They should, in fact, you should get Ladiva's SPD as well. There is nothing about Ladiva in particular that would explain why her command grab super is so much better. I just don't get it. 283 ping? Okay, I mean, I was down. I was down. But I guess they weren't down, that's fine. I mean, they're allowed to not be down. It's not like their rule says they have to be down. I'm just, you know. So can I not do this? Can I not, like, 6-6H, far H, this? No, okay, I can, but... You play Willness is why I'm surprised you forget to DP. Yeah, but I played Ladiva first for like 1,000 hours, and I just didn't, you know. Rostov 300 ping and accepted? Yeah, man. Those matches are kind of fun. Oh, shit, I don't know if this Galleon... I got the slight sense this Galleon did not really want to fight me anymore, but we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't want to, you know... I don't want to cast any aspersions on them like that. You know, I'll give them a chance. I'll not assume the worst in them or anything. How did I not punish that? What the fuck is wrong with me? Short. Double short. Uh-oh. Hope we get new EX characters soon. Like maybe a new EX Seox or Cats, presumably. I don't know if we're maybe ever getting another EX character ever again. Like, even if this game could get a fucking Season 5, and I'm not so sure we'll ever get another EX character. I feel like they were sort of... I'm not sure if they were planned to be a one-time thing, but I feel like it was sort of a little bit of a failed experiment, even if they weren't planned to be a one-time thing. Like, sort of just nobody gave a shit about them. It's a bit of a shame. I mean, I kind of liked them. Feels like a lot of people did not give much of a shit. How about trying Galleon next? I'm interested in her setup. Meteor? Galleon's pretty fun, man. Stronger man than me? Bro, 300, it's not even that bad, man. It's not even that fucking bad. Oh, my 5L doesn't reach after that. My bad. I'm plus, but 5L will only do something if they hit. I should be 2M'ing there, I guess. I suppose I should be 2M'ing there. That is on me. That's on me. That's my fucking bad, man. Beep, bop, boop. Probably should not have side-swapped her out of the corner. Like, generally, maybe not the best thing to be doing, but, you know, it's everyone to each their own type shit. They are not changing up how they tech, which is sort of good. Whoa, I did not think that was actually going to work. The sort of good news for a beast like me. It means I can probably hit them on command as long as I commit to throw teching. It's not that bad if you were raised in delay-based netcode. That's what I'm saying, man. I can see them trying to get a couple EX characters. I want more. I want, you know, eventually. It'd be cool if we had fucking as many as there were characters, but I'm just not necessarily super hopeful about it. Oh, maybe they're stopping their teching a little bit. Hold. It could be happening. Beep, boop. Beep, boop. It's a fun combo. This character is just, she's just got fun combo. And that's a save jump, too. I can't complain about, ooh, nice counter hit. I can't complain about that shit in good faith. Like, that shit's just fun. Ooh, no, you got me. I was not ready. It's true. Beep, bop, boop. I will chase you down to the ends of the earth. Shocker, however. You're dead, right? Yeah. I was worried I was gonna miss, but... The ping threshold varies game to game for me. In Grand Blue 300, I can find better. Meanwhile, in Tough Love Arena, I'm on 10 rollback frames because you take what you can get. Yeah, I guess that's fair. I think there's a genuine... There's, like, something fun in, like, a fucked up way about playing, like, a really laggy match. It's a different game, you know? It's just a different game. In a way, I can, like, sort of get behind that. Oh, I got a far M off that before. Why not anymore, man? Maybe it's only if they're like, oh, ooh, dude, you shimmy neutron my ass, but you didn't confirm it. You didn't fucking confirm it, man. You didn't believe in yourself enough. Match lost to a lack of belief in self. You hate to see it. That's got here. What's up with the IGN this time? Oh, this is the wrong IGN. This is the 2B IGN that I've forgotten to change. I don't know what a good one is for EX Narmaya. I was thinking Ishin the Sword Saint. And I'm talking about Ishin Kurosaki, who I've come to fuck with pretty heavy. New Sword Saint, who this? Ow. It's just a little risky to be fucking galleoning like that. I mean, I hope they're not tired of getting hit by this combo, because I am not tired of hitting them with it. I find it very fun. This shit is awesome. Ah, fucked up my save jump, man! You're supposed to block after you land. That's like what makes the sky blue. That's what makes the jump safe. Oh, she's getting thrown now. She did stop teching. I got hit by the side grab. I mean, it does have a like 100% hit rate against me in particular, but I'm sure other people can sympathize. Has sort of nothing to do with how difficult it actually is to react to. It's more like deep down, subconscious in my brain won't let me do it. That's what makes my frames plus. What makes the sky blue, man? We should go switch our name though. That's right. We should not be deleted our save anymore. That was me stealing Nier Automata Valor because I've never played the game ever, but I know that there's something to do with that if you get the true ending or some shit. I don't know. I'm sure that game's really fun. I've just never played it. I don't know. No, it's too fuck. Ishin Sword Side. That all makes sense, man. Who's the fuck who like beats the fuck out of you in like it's like Genichiro or something? There's a joke to be made about how there's two big reasons to play her. It's like genuinely maybe the billionth time someone has made that joke. It's like the third time someone's made that joke in chats today in the past like 30 minutes. Beats the fuck out of me? You know, I mean, even if you win, you lose. Could shorten to Saint to Saint? Ishin Phase 3. Thoughts? That's myself at 2 a.m. sharp? No, that's real. Isn't Phase 2 the hardest phase in the Ishin fight? Am I misremembering? Yeah, if it is, I don't deserve to be Phase 2 anyway. We're Ishin Phase 3 now. Ashina Enjoyer? Is that his name? This fucking Gyobu Masataka Oniwa was the fucking gatekeeper in the beginning of the game. I remember that much. See, is it Genichiro Ashina? That doesn't sound right. That's like two first names. You know? You can't trust that. I think confusing Sekiro bosses? Well, I mean, if you're talking about yourself beating the shit out of you at 2 a.m., I don't think that's confusion. I got something else. In my head, I'm thinking like Ginchio Tachibana, but that's the baddie from Samurai Warriors. That's clarity? I guess so. Owl Mommy, like Owl Daddy, but his wife. Real? Oh wait, no. It's a very obvious one. I can't believe. I mean, it's almost like it's not even gonna be like we're fucking Madame Butterfly. No? What? Huh? Is it damn? Is it D-A-M? Is it butt in Butterfly? Oh my god, it's B-U-T-T. It's B-U-T-T. It's fucking butt in Butterfly. What is wrong with these people? What do I do about that? Madam Fluttershy. No! Fuck, it's too Madam. Alright, fuck it. I'm each in Phase 3. Whatever, man. They won't. There's like the obvious cool one, but they just won't let me do it. No butts? I guess not. I guess no fucking butts. My bad. They just won't let me do the actual cool names, and I have to be each in phase 3. Boop, 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 boop. Feels butt, man? Yeah. Yeah, like, I fucking guess. Like, whatever. I guess I can't be fucking Madame Butterfly. I guess it wouldn't be that good, because, like, it almost, like, doesn't read as a Sekiro reference, because, like, it reads more as just Narmaya. Misspell butterfly as butterfly, but that would, like, one, that would annoy me when I looked at it, and two, it would make me think of, like, but her fly, as in, like butterflies open, you know? Name yourself Neo 3 Woke Edition. Neo 3 GWGB. Neo 3 Go Woke Go Broke.
Believe in victory.
Hello, Bex. Isn't this the anime about the fucking rock band or whatever? No, I fucked it. It was so cool. It's crazy to look at her health bar and think that this was me fucking up the combo, but... Oh, Vera Close H will do that to you. No, man, the combo, it was gonna be so cool, and I fucked it up, and I'm losing. And I'm gonna fucking lose, and I'm losing. That's not right! Okay, wait, no, I'm alive. Okay, that did not work out how I wanted it to. That not exactly how I drew it up. Not exactly how I drew it up. Okay, this Vera has, I will say, despite that like unfortunate loss of round 1, I think this Vera has given me a lot of information about herself. Her neutral seemingly consists entirely of DP 66H or sprinting at me from full screen, which, like, you know, it's telling. That means something. Oh, I could have interrupted that, but I was too slow. Ow. Ow. Boop. Yeah, okay. Remember what I said about this Vera giving me some very important information about her? I hope you can see how that's sort of panning out, right? Fighting games are a conversation. They are an exchange of information about yourself, and this Vera is very willing to speak, let's just say. She's a very open person. It's a lot of damage, no? I mean, I'm pretty happy with that. Holy shit, that was like 8k. I mean, you honestly, like, at a certain point, you have to respect it. I think I can just kind of sort of let this Vera hang herself, is my current guess. Very surprised she didn't DP immediately again. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can get hit by a few Loomies and be, like, pretty okay. Okay. Lots of lows, also. It's unfortunate. Loomie, I dare you. Yep. Had a feeling. Had a feeling. They're definitely committed. Yeah. I wish I had their confidence. I mean, genuinely, I do rather the player who makes, like, insane decisions very confidently than the player who is, like, too paralyzed with fear to make any decision at all. I think it is significantly easier to coach this kind of player to be slightly less suicidal than it is to coach someone who's just, like, too scared to do anything to actually, like, start playing the game and taking risks. Okay. Yep. There's like a timer. Like, after a certain amount of seconds, they're gonna do something aggressive. Brick stream, hello. Titanium filled pancakes? Was that always your name? I recognize you, but I feel like your name was slightly different last time I saw you. I could be tripping though. I gotta use my 6 I'm a little bit more into them, I think. Okay. Putting this kind of person in a long combo also tends to be like a surefire way to sort of frustrate them and get them to potentially DP on their next wake up. No. Okay, hold on. Maybe not surefire. I mean, surefire way to frustrate them, not a surefire way to get them to DP. I never claimed that part. You're just misconstruing my words. Because you're evil and you want me to look stupid and dumb. It has literally always been this? I mean, it's a good name. Afraid of the players who are trying to kill themselves upon my body? I mean, yeah, they're like trying to find the glorious afterlife, you know. If they think like, you know, if they have like a fearless enough death in battle, then they can go to Valhalla type shit. I've arrived gaming? Hello, we actually are gaming, believe it or not. I'm a weaker man than this? I could never boot up and play like this? You talking about me? Are you talking to me? There's no one else here, so you fucking must be talking to me. What's wrong with how I'm playing? Oh, God. Nope, the Vera? Oh, okay. It's true. It does take a certain strength of character to play like this. Hey, what does this character do about Matera? Lose, like, 9-1, probably, right? Would be my guess. But I guess we have projectile invuln on the flips, but I feel like that's not actually useful, probably. Right? Yeah, I mean, that's true. That is sort of like what most characters in the video game do when they see this lady. You legit just scam one hit? That is true. I do hit really hard. It's just the willness strategy, I suppose. I just do this and she dies, right? I guess that's fair. Narm is just willness? Yeah, EX Narm literally is a worse version of willness, basically. Now, probably like a pretty significantly worse version of willness, but willness is pretty fucking good, so, you know, it could be worse. Maybe that's not like the worst thing in the world either. It is something she has to respect a little bit every now and then, possibly. Okay, maybe not the best idea to be charging that shit up like that. I mean, like, you know, it's something. It's something we can do into Matera zoning that, like, other characters don't really have the luxury, or at least some other characters who struggle even more. Like that, you know? Spending 50 meter to be able to do that, like, that is a really worthwhile trade, no? Ah! Why not? Oh, that's just scary. I think her ult lariat is broken, the actual dash. You talking about 214U? This thing? Dives to spot dodge. You may not safe on block otherwise. Yeah? What makes you say that? In, like, zoning matchups or in general? To Valhalla! Yeah, exactly, man. Toothpicks you has some projectile invuln, but to just delete her? Yeah, I fucking guess. It's literally, like, something. I have fought many characters with Matera that had less than this as an option. You know? It's 50 meter to be -6 in their face. It's 50 meter to get in Matera's face. I don't think you understand how valuable that is, man. Now, -6, that's fair. The -6 part I'm not super happy about, but it can also potentially hit her through her zoning, is my point. If you can get a read on it, like, you can, like, hit her for 50 meter. Also, if they start spot dodging rolling it, yeah, but if they're spot dodging rolling, then they're not throwing out projectiles, right? Can Matera 2L reach? If not, it's safe versus her? Well, that's a good question, actually. I'm not sure. Because her far L won't be fast enough. For some reason, the flip move has stun on fireball, so it can lose to shit. The U1 less so than the H1, I will say. But yeah, there is a problem there. Again, I think you guys are misunderstanding my wording. It's literally something. There are a lot of characters that don't have this something. I'm not saying it's like, oh, it's actually a winning matchup for EX Narmaya because of X, Y, or Z, but it's like, it is literally an option she can represent to make Matera's zoning a little bit more complicated, right? If she's trying to roll that shit on reaction, guess what? She's not throwing fireballs at me. If she's throwing a fireball, she can't roll. Though, no, that was maybe not my best hit confirmed, though. I maybe should have done 214H there. Like, that is something, man. I don't know what to tell you. If you don't think that's something, I don't think you have a great something radar. I think your something radar is broken. I don't know if you have a something radar anymore. I don't know if I could respect your something radar. It's better than quite a few characters for sure, yeah. I am curious about if she can actually punish it on block, too. That is a damn good question. Let me figure that out real quick. If she can't punish that on block, it's a lot more than something. That's actually quite nice in that matchup, if that's the case. Can Matera even punish it? Yeah, like that's actually a very good question. Because I don't think it leaves you kind of close to people. I'm actually not sure. Let's have her counterattack settings on block, crouching L. You also get stuck on projectiles. They actually have more time than you think. No, you're right. The U1 again. The U1 does this a little less than the H1, but it still does do it though, for sure. You just made that guy the biggest U-spin hater? Yeah. Oh, you actually have to block it though, Matera? Yeah, she can. Okay. So again, but it's that. So again, so with the fact she can punish it, it's something. That's all I'll give it. Right? It is literally something for her to use, right? It is literally something for her to use. And against like some Matera projectiles, it's sort of like against I think these ones, it like hops over them a little, you know? So it's not. No, it still gets stuck. Yeah, it still gets stuck. Bad. Maybe it was far H than it was. Yeah, far H doesn't really get stuck on. Try it more spaced? Oh, maybe. No, I mean, I think. Yeah, I don't know if it's possible to get out of the range where she's gonna punish you for this. There you go. I mean, you can do it. Like, if you literally do it from, like, all the way over here, but you're also not gonna punish her for anything from that point, right? Again, yeah, it's something. I think that is pretty objective. It is literally something that she can do, which is, you know, because she also, you know, she has roll, she has jump, she has 6XL, she has all this shit. She also has, you know, this as like a little cherry on top. How minus is EX Narm on dodge lariat at max-ish ranges? What is max-ish range on this? Full screen. Oh, okay. This is a full screen move? Okay, let's see. +5. What? +5. +3. +5. Oh, I thought this died on spot dodge. Hey, if you spot dodge early enough, you can get anything, but like, you have to spot dodge this like preemptively to make her minus. Like, if you do it once the blue flashes on screen, she's plus. Oh, this move is pretty good, huh? I mentioned earlier 214U is bad to spot dodge. Oh, I thought, in my head, I don't know why I had a conception that this was a good... okay, that's not bad, actually. So I guess she has... I mean, obviously this will lose to, like, projectiles, but this is also an interesting neutral skip. It is -4, right? If they block it, but I mean, that's safe. Like, it's safe. Yeah, I don't know. This character's got a little bit of... It's got a little bit of, man. I think the conception in my head that this character is just, like, significantly worse willness in a weird way has made me, like, be like, I think she's pretty solid, actually, no? Like, turns out being, like, a significantly worse version of willness means you might be pretty good. Hard to say. Hard to say. She's fun. I do like her a lot. I've been enjoying playing her for the past little bit that we're doing it. We're gonna keep doing it, too. Uh-oh. Ultra Yipstinct? Ultra Misogyn Instinct? The people foretold this as a possibility? Die. Have they achieved Ultra Yipstinct? I mean, this is pretty nice, no? I'll take this combo any day, man. That is, I mean, that's pretty fucking nice, no? Counter hit 2M, by the way. I think EX Narm is pretty alright overall. I mean, she has her woes, for sure. If you lame out EX Narm, she really doesn't have anything, though. When you say lame out, you mean zone? That's fair. I mean, her entire archetype loses to zoning, by and large. I think that's pretty valid. Right? Defensive mid-range characters have a really hard time when they fight someone whose range is the whole screen. Tends to be. I don't think that's a uniquely EX Narmaya problem. Her entire archetype does sort of lose to this. Beep, bop, boop. Learning that she has kind of a Grand Blue Zone thing to do as well is sort of interesting. Not the world's greatest Grand Blue Zone thing, but it's a Grand Blue Zone thing. The lasting grace. Oh, okay, that's fair. Maybe it was being a little too repetitive on that. Well, this always letting her end her turn because she has basically 0 pressure. You don't have to worry about chip from her. Yeah, sure. She just has strike throw basically, right? She has strike throw and like throw baits and like it's all the natural Grand Blue stuff. You also never need to reset pressure on her. You also never need to reset pressure on her or you'll get clipped and die. What do you mean never needs to? Her pressure is, yes, her pressure is bad. Yes, it is a big weakness. It's better to just force them to engage. Potentially. Her pressure is not, like, it is literally just the most vanilla Grand Blue pressure with nothing else on top of it. And even, like, a pretty, like, not really that many plus frames to enforce it with besides, I mean, basically literally just 5L and 6XL, right? You can still get that to work, right? But you are, like, literally just rocking the basic shit. Oh, I thought I crouch blocked that. I was even getting ready to punish it. You can stagger far L with her, yeah. Like her 5L and her 6X, like, you can do like basic Grand Blue pressure shit with her, but you're not really gonna, but there's nothing else that she can do besides that, you know? Force them to engage, don't try to reset pressure when your turn is over. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Her far L is godlike. She has the Kagura 5L, which is pretty good, right? It's on the it's in the better half of 5Ls. Ow. He kills if he hits you. The problem is she doesn't have much to make you want to press into her yet. I think it's a weakness, but I think it's, you know, it's got a lot to make up for that. Owie. Die, by the way. Meadle's DP is always nice, of course. Okay. I can do this and side swap your ass, right? Oh, okay, but then I have to not do that if I want to actually convert. Oh, I don't have the fucking cooldown up. That's horrible news. Oh, okay. You have a better idea than I did there. Haha! You're dead, right? So I can just, like, this, that. Oh, yeah, you're dead by a long shot. Yeah. Her neutral is abysmal, though? What makes you say that? Got decent move speed and good buttons and really good reward off those buttons in neutral. No projectile, I guess? Is that kind of your point? I don't know if not having a projectile is, like, enough to say your neutral is abysmal. Good move speed, good buttons, really good threat and reward off those things. Easy can convert off, like, whiff punches and shit well, too. He gets boxed by most specials in 6XL. She has a 6XL, too, no? He has a worse 6XL? I guess, yeah. Boxed by most specials. What does that mean? He gets boxed by most specials. When you mean boxed, you just mean, like, beaten up? Her backwalk speed isn't great? That is true. That is true. That's real. That is true. She has 5 view? Yeah, that too. That's like kind of a projectile, sort of. You can just throw specials versus her? What does that mean? Why? Why is that true? Any special that's interruptible by meterless DP, she can, like, if you, like, throw lariats at her, she can DP you for them. Are you saying specials as a stand-in for fireballs? I assume? Because you can't just, like, Sora's dash punch at her over and over, for example, right? Ow. Wait, Nier? Mostly fireballs? Yeah, okay, yeah. This is where we go back to her entire archetype sort of loses to zoning. But it's true that at least, like, not having really something to fight in Fireball Wars at all, unlike, like, you know, a Grand EX Fireball or something, it hurts. I don't know if, I think abysmal is a crazy word to use for that, too, though. It's like, oh, she doesn't have a Fireball, therefore her neutral is abysmal? I'm not so sure I buy that. Who is this nameless fellow here? Was this Nier marine biologist nerd-ass outfit real? Just kind of forced to respond to specials that are really safe spaces. Ow. Is she? Ow. I don't fully understand the argument, honestly. If someone, like, does a special that's safe on block from a place where it's safe, you can't do anything about it? Like, isn't that the whole point? Oh, shit. I gotta get a grip on how angry these Niers are when they're deathless. I gotta stop letting the fact that Niers are, like, swinging at me when they're deathless catch me off guard as much as it does. You can Sora's dashman someone over and over if they're sleep deprived enough to not react to 236M. That's true, but that's kind of character agnostic, to be fair. Okay. Oh, that's not right. I know that's not right. Holy whiff punish. Okay. This is kind of why I'm always surprised, like, you know, I guess it works, though. I guess until I stop it, there's no reason for them not to do it, but I'm always surprised by Niers who are this aggressive when they're deathless. Do 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 do.
Battle 2. Engage.
But I think I always get too surprised by it, and then I just never do anything to stop it, and then I just die to it, and I'm like, wow, that Nier sure was aggressive. Guy who died to the Nier being aggressive. Like, I can't really, at a certain point I gotta do something about it, or else it's not as bad of a strategy as I'm making it out to be. This is bad. I should not have done that. We should put her down so we get another... Yeah, we should get another Oki situation against Deathless Nier, basically, is the idea there. Had a feeling. Holy! I mean, yeah, the mash on Wake Up at this HP is truly diabolical stuff. Oh. That's no good. Am I dead? I might be. No, I'm not. Oh, baby! That spot dodge a little too early. Okay, okay. I got a little scared there. I'm not gonna lie to you. As soon as Nier is deathless, I know they forget to block for death back. It will do random 6/6H heavy jump. I mean, they did jump on me in the corner twice there. Whoa, okay. Maybe they're very aggressive even with death out. Oh, I 2M'd instead of 2H'ing. Silly me. Holy, okay. That doesn't work. Cool. Good to know. Fair. Owie. I'm going to hell now. Yeah, if you block that, you just kind of kill death for free. This is the funny part. Yeah, okay. Just a little delay tends to do us pretty well. Hey, that combo's getting a lot more consistent for me now, which is nice. This is a safe jump, which I'm going to fake because they can DP it. No! They maxed on Wake Up! Oh my god! Okay. I mean, that's either, like, 9th dimensional chess, because they were like, he's going to fake his safe jump, and therefore I should do this. Or they just matched on Wake Up into my safe jump. It's hard to tell. It really is. You can't punish them for bad resource management if they kill you first. Real. There's some receptor in the brain that makes them give up their will to live when they're restoring resources depleted. I mean, I guess they're playing Nier, like, lore accurate, right? Can you really blame them for playing Nier as someone who is, like, either I'll kill you or you'll kill me, and honestly, I'm not sure which one I want more type shit? Okay. Be gone, Mr. Deathathan. It's a Nier player, they're mashing to mash? Like, I guess, yeah. I guess that... Maybe that's what I just haven't realized enough yet. Holy! Quicker mash than I thought, too. I was trying to walk in and 5H them for it, but... They don't spot dodge that, which is making my life a lot easier. Uh-oh. I shall give you piss, by the way. This guy thinks I wasn't here when the fucking old magic was written, man. No! It's too late! That's so sad. You wouldn't jump at me again, would you? You would! Holy! You wouldn't do it again. Okay. Most philosophical shit I've read today. Philosophical, the first 4 words spelled like philo in like a phyllo pastry. That is fucking real, man. I fuck with that heavy. Okay, sure. I'm like not even ready to convert these big counter hits, man. There you go. Now I'm ready to convert these big counter hits. Die, by the way. Good games. They spend all the cells into routing. They don't have any more points left. Yeah. Most philo, though. Most philo, though, thing I've heard today. I'm kind of proud of myself for that one, though. Something I was talking about in the coaching yesterday, where I feel like oftentimes, like, when I see Niers playing like that, I kind of just go, well, that's weird. And then I don't adapt to it, because I'm like, well, they shouldn't be doing that. You know? But then it's like... It's good that I actually saw this, and I was like, alright, let's just focus mostly entirely on frame traps and go from there. I guess it's like a personal problem of mine that I've maybe fixed a little bit. Or at least I'm on the way. I think Nier players are the player base who uses H specials the most outside combos. They'll spend those death stocks on block like their life depends on it. I mean, I don't, you know, how else do you pressure people on the character, right? Like, they're just kind of in a rock and a hard place. Bub, yeah, I remember you. You were fucking people in the lobby yesterday. You gotta ask for consent first, man. It's not cool. I still struggle to see the difference between Sora's dash punches, TBH. Not as bad as I was after I played him, but I still sometimes lose track of it. That's fair. It really is only that little bit of an extra wind-up at the beginning that gives you any hint as to what's going on, right? So, it's like it's the easiest thing in the world to see. Bubby Bubs? No, that's chill, man. I fuck with that. Be funny if the next patch nerfed Nier again because they gave her another small buff. Yeah, it's like, you know, she does like a little, well, maybe it probably wouldn't be a damage buff, right? What would they give her? So they make her far L like slightly bigger and then make it so she can't brave counter when she's deathless anymore. However, Suja jump at me twice in a game as Vayne and die in 2 interactions. Like, why? I mean, sometimes I jump at Vayne just to feel something. Honestly, Ilsa, I should start thinking about Ilsa the same way. I really should. I jump at Ilsa way too much. I gotta stop doing that shit. That shit is fake. Dare you even? Okay. Oh, this is not safe. Another relatively, I can't tell exactly yet, but seemingly, oh, that's a lot of chip that I just have to take there. Seemingly relatively aggressive individual here. Time will tell, I suppose. Boom, boom, boom. Die, by the way. 1, 2, 3. We get some decent corner carry this way, too. Oh, shit, I could have killed her, man. Ho! What? Doesn't combo! There isn't getting stuck on projectiles, kind of causing us a little bit of grief, right? Nice spot dodge. Yeah, it's Agito. Maharaga always carried you. Okay. It still sounds like a meh 2H compared to Vayne. Honestly, hitbox-wise, I don't know if that's true. Reward-wise, sure. But look, with a dash like Versucha, sometimes you have to make sure your autopilot does not take over and jump for you. That is true. Ow. Hitbox-wise, Ilsa's might be fucking just as good, if not better, maybe. It has terrible horizontal, so easy to bait. I don't know if terrible is the right word for it. People do love their hyperbole in these streets. That's not right. Also, 2H is diabolical, yeah. Eat shit, by the way. Beep. Boop. Beep. Bad conversion, but she's still, like, super dead. Like, with so much to spare. We do love to see it. Isn't this Dragalia? I don't think so. Well, certainly don't play like Dragalia. Ow, ow. On my little Ilsa experience, I had a really bad time with grappler jumps. It might be the sample size thing. This is your reckoning. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. And then that's not right at all. I guess not. Like, how I literally every time I've gotten pressure, I've just let them out by doing that. Ow, ow. 2H, yup. Boom. Or 2U they did. I thought it was 2H. Maybe I'm outdated on my Ilsa routing knowledge. Sometimes you just gotta fucking do it, you know? Sometimes you just gotta kill a guy. Maybe we're gonna have to kill this guy, Narmaya. Dragalia has been using the Agito tag. It might be him. If this is Dragalia, he is, he's having a bad day, I think. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Damn, Agito washed? One-shotted by Gojo. Not even impressive, basically. Owie. I say that and they just fucking perfect me, maybe? So, I don't know. Maybe that's my bad. Yeah, I guess I say that and then I get perfected, so maybe it is fucking Dragalia. Ow, ow. Alright, hold on. Still a chance. I did just mash again. Yeah, I mashed on block like 3 times that round. Get down, she's got a gun. I got fucking bad news for you, man. She has 2. I don't know how to tell you this. Oh, that was either a really quick fuzzy mash or they just straight up mashed on my shit. Whoa, okay. Bit of a confident read there, I would say. Okay, they're immediate. So because I've been doing too many throw baits, I assume. They've just been immediately mashing on my shit. Am I dead, by the way? I think I am, right? Ilsa's got it in her to kill me there. They fucked it up, but... Oh, it's... Okay, it's literally every time. They're instantly mashing as soon as I leave a gap in something. That is, I suppose, good to know. Something to think about moving forward. Nice spot dodge. Owie. Keep mashing, it's good and good for you, yeah. Tactical nuke damage jump scare. I was dead on that if they converted it, I'm pretty sure. It is crazy how I talk shit about them and they locked in insanely. Ow. I guess that works. I'm not so sure how good an idea that was, but like it worked. Dragalia is watching, I guess. Fucking Makima is listening, ass fucking message. Boop. This, that. I don't think Super killed you there, so I, played it a little safer. Ow. The one guy who keeps saying bub bub dig got me thinking about bub bub dig. Is that wrong to admit? Okay. Okay. Heard he was talking mess. Time to lock in? Yeah. Is Makima Big Mother then? Who is Big Mother? Ain't that the visitor from No I'm Not a Human? Who like says that her baby's gonna eat your house or some shit? Ow. Holy shit, I'm getting rushed down. Ow, ow. Okay. My bad. I am in fact not sure what tempo this Ilsa is playing at, and it's causing me a great amount of problems. Ow, ow, I'm dead, right? Oh, I'm dead easily. Yeah. I'm like dead without super maybe, but I'm definitely dead with super. Brick, when are you gonna do an Ilsa night? Did one not so long ago, man. Did big gas? Yeah. Let's see. Oh, that was punishable. Oh, shit. My bad. I thought I spaced it out a little better than that. Oh, just like a frame off on that fuzzy. Oh, no. This is not looking a great round for a guy like me. Yeah, good games. Ow. Wait, I'm dead. Yeah, oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Unless they do that? Why do they keep doing that? Interesting. Do I want to SSBA them here? I feel like no. I want to kill them next hit. Oh, shit! Okay, saved myself temporarily. Oh, nice punish. Well done. Hold on, Agito. That's fair. I'll accept. I'll accept that I underestimated you. Either that, or they literally passed the controller to Big Bro after game one. It's hard to say. Or they passed. I mean, it was immediately, as I said, I don't know, this is Dragalia. They kind of are not playing well enough that it got better. Big Brother got the controller at some point. Regardless, good games to them. Or maybe they were just downloading them. That's also possible. They're just giving me the first game for free as a download. See what I like to do. It's entirely possible. Versusia. Bernardo, I assume. Bernardo rearranged, possibly? I think we fought this person before, right? The name seems familiar. The name does seem familiar. Wait for it.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Have you ever seen that movie, The Drama? I literally just watched it right now. It's a movie that came out this year. Well, not right now, but like a few hours ago, like before I started stream. Believe it or not, I was not watching it on like my meta glasses on the side or anything like that. It's like Robert Pattinson and Zendaya like fuck, and then Tom Holland is like in the cuck chair the whole time type shit. That kind of movie. All right, yeah, I gotta respect Versuja Lariat a little bit. He's 3 monitor maxing. I don't know if I can do that, man. I got 2. Maybe I could do 3. I don't know if I have like a reason to do 3 though, you know? Like it's like I don't know if I want 3 monitors. Like as I'm thinking about it now, I'm like, what would I use a 3rd monitor for? I'm just not entirely sure. Oops, that's no good. He's not gonna be in Rush Hour 3. My wife? You tell your wife to calm the fuck down and stop trying to like destroy the entire world? On my random shit wish list, I hope to make Vayne's medium thrust to -5 instead of -7. Nah, that shit needs to stay punishable, I think. That shit is like a guaranteed chip kill, basically. If I block that shit, he should like die a lot of the time. I don't know about that movie, but Zendaya and Cuck Adjacency also has challengers to work with. Great movie. How the fuck motherfuckers get into Hollywood and like get into like relationships? I understand that, like, it's, on the one hand, like, maybe it's good to, like, you know, be with another actress, like, they understand that when you, like, give someone, like, the good stroke on a movie, like, it doesn't actually mean anything. So, like, I can see how that probably is a lot better, but it's also, like, man, dating an actor sounds like a really hard time. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I fucked it. Oh, never mind. I did not fuck it up entirely, because they let me right back in. Beep. Beep. You're dead, right, if I do this? It's not even punishable by most of the cast. It's just like Fairy and Catalina, and those characters already beat Vayne. If he misspaces it, it's punishable by a lot of the cast. Hello, Grand Stepfather? Yeah. But she's so strong. But, like, if she's your wife, shouldn't she, like... I don't know, maybe this is too woke, but shouldn't your wife, like, love you at least, like, a little bit? Like, maybe even if you can't, like... I'm not saying you have to force her to stop. I'm saying, like, couldn't you have some kind of influence over her that maybe might convince her that this isn't the right thing to do? That she could be... Her talents are better used, maybe, like, not on destroying the world? On a scale of 1 to 10, how crazy do you think the next update is gonna be? Crazy as in, like, impactful? Or crazy as in, like, fuck, go back? Type shit. Toxic relationship, maybe? I guess. I think you could be a very good juggler. That is true. If you misspace 236, you are trolling 2-5Ls is already correct spacing. You're saying you have to set it up to space it correctly, so if you misspace it, you're trolling? It's a very strange sentence, no? They're set up to be done to space it properly, and therefore... Like, the idea that it needs to be spaced to be safe is something that matters, right? If you didn't need to space it for it to be safe, that would affect the way you use it, right? Like, you're like, oh yeah, well, but there's, you know, there's something you have to do to space it properly, so if you don't space it properly, you're trolling. It's like, okay, so you're saying you would play differently if you didn't have to space it for it to be safe? It's a strange... It's inherently a very strange... I just don't know what you mean, but I actually don't know what to say to that. Ow. Famously, no one ever makes mistakes in a fighting game, yeah. Like, famously, no one ever takes into account the properties of their move when they're trying to decide how to use it. Make mistakes every time? You know what? They're happy little accidents or whatever, probably. I believe in you. Go back type of feeling. I just get a feeling it's going to be a huge update overall. I mean, yeah, I think the thing is, right? Even if, like, say, again, I think I mentioned this earlier, but, like, say that literally, ignore that there's any fucking character changes at all, right? If it's a new system mechanic, which will likely be very impactful just by virtue of being a new system mechanic, and you've seen what the system mechanics look like in this game. Summon a Rice Shower, great idea. And then it's also changes to existing system mechanics that were meaningful enough to advertise ahead of time and get people's hopes up, you know? You would think that that should mean that even just those two things by themselves should be a pretty big deal, right? If there's any amount of character changes with that at all, like, it should be a pretty meaningful patch, right? What does EX Narmaya do differently compared to regular Narmaya? A lot. She only has one, stance, which is a huge thing already. She's not a stance character, right? She's kind of, again, EX Narmaya is a bad version of Willness, which means she's pretty good, right? But EX Narmaya is like a significantly worse version of Willness, whereas regular Narmaya is like a stance character, right? It's very, very different, actually, in how they're playing. BC unchanged after advertising system mechanics changes will be devastating. I just can't bring myself to have that little faith in them. Oh, it's the Versuja again. Hello. I actually cannot bring myself to have that little faith in them. To advertise out loud changes to system mechanics and then not change, like, the one system mechanic that everyone has wanted changed the most, basically, it would be truly something, right? Beep, bop, boop. So, I mean, we'll see. But I'm almost kind of assuming it's already done. You know? Counter hit that ass. I've been disrespected, but I could not punish them. I misspaced my shit. Oh, I didn't think you would meet me in the air like that. Oh, I didn't think you were plus still. Gonna remove knockdown, counter hit BC, and make it plus on block again. I just actually don't believe that. I don't think so. Oh, right. Yeah, Versucha Lariat. Gotta respect that a little bit more. I'm like pretty confident they're gonna. This people who brought us, we nerfed Belial, but also gave him the best U fireball in the game, so he's actually better now. Yeah, but that's like a bit of a cherry pick, right? Like this is the people who brought us. They made mistakes in patches sometimes. You know what I mean? Like in that exact same patch that you're mentioning, like that exact same patch you're mentioning had like more changes than most fighting game patches I've seen that aren't like Tekken patches, and was also one of the best fighting game patches I've ever played. What Belial was a big old question mark there for sure, but that same patch you're talking about was like 90% like really good, like 7% interesting, and like 3% bad. Ow. Recent patches have been pretty good. They've been safe. I think recent patches have actually been they've been worse than the Versucha patch for sure. They've been small, sort of safe, but I think they've been a little questionable, right? But not like horrible or anything like that. Not the kind of horrible that makes me think they're going to like make BC plus on block again or something. You know. It's also possible people are just shit posting and not actually like saying anything meaningful, but I'm actually trying to think about what my actual expectations for the patch might be. Nice. Yeah, I was really dumb. I should not have done that. I should have done 2-1-4-U, actually. That's what I should have done. They did make Uno mains quit. Uno mains kind of made Uno mains quit, right? Like, Uno mains, I think... I don't know. I think, by and large, like, the main thing of, like, Uno's throwbait is a lot worse now. Is, like, a nerf that, like, needed to happen. And, like, the rest of the stuff... Like, Rakshasa being a light special that beat the U fireballs. I mean... That's maybe kind of also... Like, it sort of makes sense to a guy like me. You know what I mean? And they gave him, like, some buffs that I think were, like, a decent, at least, right? Uno was, like, really good. The idea, like, Uno gets nerfed and everyone's like, oh my god, I can't believe this, is like, you know, Uno was a character who couldn't stand to get nerfed. You could argue, like, oh, why was he nerfed that, like, more significantly than, like, Cagliostro or Luane or something? I think it's a valid point. Like, the general point is, like, well, he should have gotten those nerfs, and then they also should have gotten nerfs, right? Or Matera? Sure, yeah. I think it's a valid point. But, like, it's still correct to be nerfing Uno like that, right? Theox feels so much more boring now. I actually don't think I've disagreed with the sentence more, at least in the past week or so. Seox literally just did the fucking empty hand safe jump in the corner over and over and over and over again, over and 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 over again before they changed him. I don't think there was a more boring character to play in the game than Seox before they fucking changed his ass. Right? Like, nah, man. Empty hand not working like that anymore, but being like a better anti-projectile tool is like also the exact sort of change that motherfucker needed. Dober is a funny word, especially when it's a Medjuro. I fuck with a Medjuro. Ow. How did I end up getting fucking punished there? This isn't good. Oh, thank you. I was punishable there. Too bad she got an un-ult. Get me a cheese with nothing. Can we please make Matera's U fireball normal? It's the fastest U fireball in the game. It doesn't need super prio. I disagree. I think Matera having the best U fireball in the game is like exactly that's exactly what she should have. She is the projectile guy. It's okay for characters to have shit that's strong. It's like it's just, you know. Like, why does Matera have, like, the best far L in the game? Like, that doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Or, like, well, no, it's not the best far L in the game. It's probably the second best far L in the game, because Fairy exists. Like, you know, why does Matera, like, why is, like, U Butterfly, like, I understand U Butterfly should be good, but why is U Butterfly that good, you know? Matera's U Fireball being really good is, like, the exact thing you shouldn't change about her. That's, like, her whole fucking identity. She's the projectile lady. Like, she is the projectile character in the game. She has 2 different EX Fireballs, right? Of course her U Fireball is better. Chat is just full of, like, the strangest takes right now. You got me, do you have any idea how, like, wrong you have to be to get me to go, okay, well, no, they shouldn't nerf that about Matera? You could, like, throw a dartboard at you could throw a dart at a dartboard of random shit Matera is good at and, like, come up with something that probably she shouldn't be good at, right? Why is Matera, like, the second best fucking rushdown character in the game or something, right? Like, why? But, like, how do you land on, like, the one thing Matera is good at that actually she should be good at, which is, like, using projectiles? I thought Eustace was the projectile character? No. If I make her 2M 8 frames, maybe then? Isn't that a buff? Isn't her 2M 8 or 9 frames right now. Yo, Mosin, by the way. Thank you for the raids. No, it's 7 frames. Matera's 2M is 7 frames. That's insane. Make Farrell a mid. That'd be valid. I think her Farrell probably should be a mid. Yep. Have a nice stream. GG's. Oh, GG's, man. Matera 2M is 7 frames right now, actively. I did not think that was the... I mean, that's really dumb, yeah. That button is huge. I don't think that's true. Are you sure? You have been an unreliable source of truth so far, so I'm gonna double check it. Matera 2M is 8 frames? That's what I thought. You've been an unreliable source for the past, like, little bit, so I'm gonna check it, but yeah. He'd be canceled if it was 7 frames? Like, I mean, she should probably fucking get canceled anyway, but... Rick, what's this little Uma desktop thing called, and do they have Brian? It's, I think, called Desktop Gremlin. You can find it on GitHub, and no, they do not have Brian. Yeah, Matera 2M is 8 frames. Okay, yeah. You were just saying shit today, huh, Hippo? That's crazy. Now, don't get me wrong. This button could be 9 frames, right? I don't see why this button couldn't... This button could be 9 frames. This one could be a mid. I don't like, it's fine. But, like, we're gonna nerf her you Fireball? Why? Right? Like, no, hell no, even. The fuck? It's okay for characters to be really good at certain things. It's just weird when, like, you know, they're good at, like, lots of things that aren't really even related to their identity, right? Why is Matera's short hop, like, the fucking best neutral skip in the game? Except that isn't, like, 6XL. Guess I thought it was 7 because of post-throw tech on pre-buff Fairy? Fair. Make 5U easier to punish if done raw? I mean, that shit probably should have... Air normals done out of that should have more recovery, probably. It definitely should not be BC safe. Like, it's one of the best BC safe approaches in the game. If you do, like, an air normal out of her 5U, it probably should get... Not more recovery, but more frames where you can't block, at least. You don't want to make it, like, punishable, but it's more like it should be BCable, like, every time. Like, the fact that that shit is, like... That shit is just BC safe, like, over half... I think also all the time, actually, if you do it right. Is just wild, right? The better escape than Lance wall jump? Yeah, see, like, I'm with you, right? It's just like, you know, let's nerf the shit about Matera that, like, doesn't make sense for her to be good at. Let's not nerf her, like, projectile zoning. None brain? It's true. I got mixed feelings about her 5U. I've so often gotten stuffed by 6XL when trying to use it. Sure. It's more of a pressure tool that, like, as a pressure tool is where the BC safe stuff matters a lot, right? Beep, boop. It can go over certain 6XLs? Yeah. It's more like when she does it, like, butterfly pop into hop, into land, into there's nothing you can do, and you just have to hold that shit. It's like when she's already at advantage that it being BC safe becomes a big deal. I think it's intended to be a really good retreat tool, right? But it turns out it's a fucking really, really, really good offensive tool as well. The fact that, like, Matera can back jump and then 5U back and be at full screen, that seems fair to me. You should be doing that shit. It's just, why is it, like, when she goes forward, I shit my pants?
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
There's some amount of skill issue there, for sure. Like, you can anti-air her ass. DPs are pretty good, right? Like, using it as a neutral tool is definitely risky, but it's just like, it's like a mental stack where, because of the fact that she's such a strong zoner, you don't expect her to just jump at you suddenly, right? It's like very synergistic with the rest of her kit. In a vacuum, it's not like that insane as a neutral skip. But... Yeah, no, that's fair. That's my bad. I like it mostly for throw baiting. Yeah, that's fair. I wish Bane 214M went high enough to go over Matera's high fireball. Feels like I can't do shit. Whoa! It's okay, you can't follow this up. Your 2M is too slow. You're too slow. Oh, I can't do this. Oh, but it was... I just got the fucking raw hit. They just matched. Okay. It's actually easy. That's a wall bounce? Wait, can I combo off that? In neutral, I think her 6XL is stronger because of the big range and her broken far L. Sure. I mean, it's a 2 cakes situation, right? Most assuredly. Oh, I almost went to 2M? Where'd my 2M go? Oh, I think I got 214M, I think. I think I saw her, like, revving up for that. Okay. And now we do the EX Narmaya combo. No, I fuck it up. Now I fuck up the EX Narmaya combo. I love my 214L Grand Blue Zone. That didn't punish him? Is your 66H always safe? Am I stupid? Could nerf for far L making it +1? I was scratching my ear. It's not fair. Oh, they fucked it up. I'm hitting a button, but I think I can Kara cancel it. Yep. +1 instead of +2? Yeah, because then you couldn't go far L into far L if that worked. It'd be harder to hit confirm. I think like one nerf to her far L is probably like one like significant nerf to her far L is probably a big deal. Either not letting her far L into far L or making it a mid instead of a low, or like taking some of the active frames off of it. That seems to be that's what they did with Catalina's far L, right? They just reduced the active frames on this shit, I think. Or did I fucking no, yeah, okay. Yeah, so they could just make it like 3 active frames or something, but I don't know how I would nerf Matera. I'm too biased. No, it's fair. What the hell am I watching? That B was not a person? That's a Beatrix, man. What do you think? I like 500 hours in this game. I don't know how to Kara cancel. I'm not even saying there's a Kara RS, which is pretty tough to do. I'm saying the game just lets you cancel the first couple frames of any move into spot dodge. Yeah, so it's not really a Kara cancel that's useful for anything, but it's useful for that exact situation where you mash and you see the screen freeze. You can like buffer spot dodge. And if you're like 1 frame into your move, then you can do it. Narmaya has a Kara RS that's like 1 frame. Yeah, I'm talking about like a Kara spot dodge, like Kara canceling your move into spot dodge, basically. But... Word? Yeah, it's not like really that useful ever. It's only useful in that exact situation where you like mashed but you're like you just started to hit the button and then they did the super freeze. Wait, she's plus there. What am I doing? Oh, I really thought I could mash and stop her. I think I could have. I think I hesitated slightly. Oh, that's why her far M is 8 frames. I thought her 2M had -1 frame like most. Yeah. That's real. That's 7 frames. You got a 2L if you're Versucha to punish that. Oh, they are interrupting that shit. Nice. I tried to backdash and I died for it. Shiraoki's Will. I've seen this person before too, and I still don't know who Shiraoki is. No idea. Thing. Oh. Ooh. The rollback is rollbacking. That's for sure. Gets down here. What farm? Fusion tech! Oh boy. Versucha feels oddly uncomfy to use for me now after her changes. Talk about the ones in like the Galleon patch or whatever. It was a while ago. Oh fuck, they're mashing on my +1, man. They don't respect me at all. Guess I don't deserve it. Oh, I'm minus. What am I doing? I'm minus there. Oh, but they didn't kill me. They chose to not kill me. I thank you very much for your generosity. Nice! We get there. Beep. Boop. Bop. Nice. For 5U being -4 now, finally, so she don't got infinite changes. Yeah. The Galleon ones? I can't remember if it was in the Galleon patch. But yeah, it was a little bit ago. Where they buffed M pillar and nerfed H pillar. Nerfed H Initia, buffed M Initia. Fuck with these interrupts they're doing, I can't lie. Beep. Boop. This person don't tech, man. Nice. Cleaved in 2. They don't respect me at all. Okay. Little frame trap, I suppose. Cute little guy. Okay. That's a little scary. And spooky, and also skeletons type shit. I remember that I'm minus off that time. Which is probably good for my continued survival. I hate to see if you can combo off that ever. Because it looks like you maybe can. Uh-huh. This dude's on chip, man. This is about to get chipped out, man! They should have woken up SSBA for sure, but... Versucha Pillar makes Vayne Shield irrelevant, it's sad. She -4 inside of throw punish range, or no? No, for 5U, no, she is. Yeah. It just used to be +4, so they just made it minus instead and called it a day, which honestly is fair. They made her 5L light clash level 2 instead of medium, which is, I mean, talk about a change that needed to happen. Beep, boop, bop, bop. I don't like that doesn't fucking link. No! Okay, they don't know to throw me there, so it's fine. That makes my life a lot easier. I don't think that I can't, like, max rage 66H into far H. I could have done that if I had the Genji far H. Maybe I do hate that I have the Kagura far H. Yeah, oh, how am I supposed to hit confirm that in this fucking sweater weather, man? Doesn't that feel unfair to anyone else? Uh-oh, I'm dead. Oh, maybe I'm not? This is not very scaled, but if I am going to live, this is one of the only ways it could have happened. Yeah. Oh. Please tell me you're hitting a button. Please. Oh, baby. It's so easy. Just run up SSBA them in moments of tension. He's alive. No, what the fuck? What the fucking is it, man? Yeah. Quagsire person? I'm sorry if I've disturbed you in some way. Big body health? Yeah, 17k. It do be well, it do be exactly why she lived. Most of the cast is dead there except for the 17 and 18kers. Gave her another chance to bring the round back. Oh, my reckoning! This is supposed to be your reckoning, man. Ah, shit. There you go. That's what I was hoping for. Oh, I can't fucking do that. I'm not plus enough to fucking do that. Ah, I don't know. I'm -6, not 7. You've been fucking defeated by the brain rot, man. You thought the two numbers were the same because they always come after each other in that one meet. That's a lot of chip, huh? For a thing that you can't spot dodge or it kills you? That's a lot of chip. Come here from YouTube. Love the content. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. On my 2P. Fuck you. GG's. Wait, was that you? Hold on. Can you combo off this shit? If it hits, like, not the clean hit? Oh, you can. Real. SBA called my 2P. Yeah, Shirioki is Fukitara's spirit. You've answered this question for me before. Yes, I remember asking, going, that sounds Shirioki. That sounds familiar. Who is that? And then you said this, and then yeah, okay. I won't forget it next time. Probably, definitely for real this time. There's no way you can combo off that in the mid screen, right? Oh, that looks like you can. Oh, it's so fucking close. What if I did it again? Can it combo into itself? Oh my god. Okay, wait. That is really bad, but that's kind of cool looking, no? Look at... What the fuck? Who else can do something like this? That's not good at all, but I kind of love that she can do it. What the hell? Oh, I could do it... Oh, wait. I could triple it? Wait. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. Holy sauce. Will it chain off a high anti-air? You don't even fucking need it, man. Catalina can do that with Fireball? It doesn't look this cool when she does it. Does Catalina have this level of fucking sauce, though? Consecutive normal wall bounces? 5.3k damage for all of my fucking meter? Oh my lord. What if I tech input it, though? Then you'll all be fucking sorry. I have to get rid of this meter now? Yeah. Holy. All of that meter for fucking none damage. God damn. He's kind of clean with it. You build style meter, it's the most important meter to build. Fucking, I agree wholeheartedly. So it only wall bounces from like full screen? A little closer than full screen, I think. But yeah, like it needs to not clean hit. Yeah, there you go. Anila be like? Yeah, maybe. But does it have this much style when she does it? You have to be like 80% of the screen away and then it wall bounces. The clean hit happens from like most ranges. So yeah, you gotta be a little bit further up. Nier. Wait, is this the same Nier with no name? No, it's a different Nier. Shaigul. With the, that's Japanese. That's hiragana and kanji in their fucking greeting card, I think. Because the kanji just looks like Chinese, right? Like Mandarin, I think in particular. I think Cantonese uses the, what is it? What's the Chinese alphabet called? It starts with an H, right? Or am I thinking of that? Am I thinking of the Korean one? No, the Korean one is like Hangul or something. But I think the Chinese one also starts with an H, and it's not that. The no-name Nier player? Yeah, it was a different guy. The guy who was trying to kill me desperately. Sure, I guess. I'll play. Kanji is Chinese, I think. Kanji is the Chinese alphabet, but it's not called kanji in Chinese, right? Or, like, in Mandarin, you wouldn't call it kanji. That's the Japanese word for the alphabet. I thought. Like, the actual symbols are just taken, like, the kanji that Japan uses is just taken from, like, traditional Chinese, I think. But I don't think you would call it kanji in, like, you know, in Shenzhen. Are they calling it kanji? Maybe. Thought I had a different name. But I could be very wrong. I've been known to be wrong about lots of stuff. It's just a Hanzi. Oh, I see. So it's just a pronunciation thing. It's the same sort of set of, don't get confused with kanji, real. Hanzi, yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking of. I know it started with an H when you at least romanicized it or whatever, like when you transliterated it to English. But Kanji's the name of the one guy from Persona 4, as we all know. That's true. That's fucking real. That's the motherfucker with the steel chair? Is it? Hey, that's a projectile. Oh, wait, no. Medium doesn't have any projectile in one, right? Okay, real. Steel chair guy, he grapples? I fuck with that guy. I fuck with him sort of heavy, even, you might say. Holy damn it. I mean, 1 Brave Point near 15k HP, like, I get it. But, like, there is the same parts of my brain that light up when I play Wilness light up when I play this character, man. How did it take me so long to draw this comparison? Beep boop bop beep. Beep. Boop. Bop. Bada bop boom. Ow. Wilness? Yeah, I understand. Yeah, Wilness shorts? Yeah. Wilness shorts and estrogen. You press one button and it feels good? I just, like, hit people and there's a lot of red in their health bar. It really is that simple. Like, that's like that's the dopamine, man. Is I just hit a guy and then I, like, do this or something and then there's just, like, a lot of red in their health bar for, like, not a lot of effort on my end. This is sort of the, like, the main appeal. Anyway. I fuck with it sort of extremely heavy. I can't lie to you. Like, sometimes I can make even more red appear in their health bar if I spend, like, a little bit of blue.
Here begins fate's
Give EX Narma command grab and all her problems are gone? Like, sort of. I don't know if you should. I think it's okay for characters to have weaknesses. I don't think this character's actually bad either. You can buff her, sure, but I don't think it's like a... I think she's perfectly fine. Do-do-ba-do. Okay. The game was considering whether or not it wanted to do the rubber match with this Versusia, but I decided on it at the end of the day.
victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Understandable. Have a nice day. I am going to use Flip as a neutral skip in this matchup and see how bad it feels. I think it's going to feel really bad, but I am, at this point, it's a science. I'm sciencing. Let me go first, I'm doing something! Oh, I should have fucking done the other one, like this. And that time I should have done the other one, fuck! I mean, in the fighting game, in the actual game, he's the defense buff guy, if I remember. His damage is even kind of mid, because he takes forever to get decent attacks, so just a bulky support. He's a tank? I knew I liked this guy. Fucking knew I liked this guy. Brickhouse ball knowledge? Look, we're all trying to find the guy who did this. I gotta watch more of that, though, I will say. I don't have that much ball knowledge. What I've seen of it, I really like, but I do have to watch more of it. Beep, bop, boop. Bada bop, boom. Fuck. I just want to land a counter hit medium into, like, the 214M nonsense. That's so wrong, man. He's gonna lariat me? Yep. I can smell it a mile away. You can just feel it on the air when the Versucha smells blood in the water. Come at me, I dare you. Fuck. Maybe I can only smell H lariats, I guess. I might not have the nose for an M lariat. Well, that's always a combo. I thought that was only on counter hit. But I guess now that I think about it, it wouldn't benefit from counter hit because it's a multi-hit. So I'm just being a silly guy, man. Anyone here ever watch Legend of the Galactic Heroes? Like the really old anime from like the 80s? And if you have, do you have thoughts on it? Because I am freshly into it. Like I'm like 9... No. Yeah, like, I'm like 9 episodes in or something like that. And like... It's weird. I feel like I want to like it more than I do. And like I am interested. Like I want to see what happens and I want to watch it more. I feel like I'm interested in like in the grand scheme of things. I want to know what happens and I think I like the characters. But for some reason, the like going through the motion of like events occurring in that show, it's not like it's bad or anything. I just kind of, I find it losing me sometimes. Maybe it's just a really long-winded way to say that it's a little bit, the pace is a little slow. I think somewhat intentionally, right? Like it's like a slow burn yaoi, except instead of like men kissing, it's like you know, like the Empire collapsing or something. Which show? The Legend of the Galactic Heroes, I think is the full name. Old like space opera anime from the 80s. Like mid to late 80s, I think. Are you familiar with this show at all? Excuse me? What did I say, man? I know this one? Have you watched this one? Does it kind of stay as slow-paced as it starts for the whole thing? I would imagine the answer is yes. I don't think it's like slow pacing in the sense that it's like filler or anything. I think it literally is just, you know, it's a show that wants to take its time. And I can respect that, but I mean to, never got to it, never watched it. Okay. I mean, I think I can recommend it in the sense that it feels high quality. You know what I mean? It feels like a good show. If I end up not really liking it, it's more of a stylistic difference. It's not because it sucks, it's because stylistically it might not be my favorite way of delivering a narrative. That doesn't mean it's because it's bad, you know. I don't think that's what it is. It is super recommended? Yeah, I think I can join the bandwagon on that. I can join the bandwagon of recommenders here. It breaks. My heart breaks in two every time that shit doesn't link. What do you mean, man? My salvation! I'll eventually watch it. It is long as fuck. I think it's like 130 episodes long. Now, they're like normal length anime. Well, I guess it's not long as fuck for an anime that came out back then. But, like, you know, it's pretty long. It's pretty long. It's like 130 or 140 20-minute episodes. It's no, like, fucking One Piece or something, but... An old anime I started watching is Ashita no Joe, and I like what I've seen tomorrow. Ashita's tomorrow, right? Or is that morning? It's like Joe's tomorrow, or like Joe's morning, or some shit. Like what I've seen so far. Another old anime that I really gotta watch is Ippo. But I think it's not as old as what we're talking about here. Yeah, tomorrow's Joe? Oh, okay. I thought it was Joe's tomorrow. Oh, I guess, you know, it's Ashita no, yeah, so it's the like, possessiveness belongs to tomorrow, not to Joe. Open your eyes! Masked Clarence, by the way. Thank you for, or Ma Clarin. Could be French. If you're not French and I just insinuated that you maybe were, I apologize for insulting you. If you are French and I just said that being called French is an insult, I apologize for insulting you. Can't say anything these days with woke. They couldn't make Scary Movie 2 these days, man. Woke would get its grubby little fingers all over it, or something. I don't know. I hate myself, and I externalize that into making people who want to make the world a better place feel bad. That's Deep Brick? Yeah. This is a show that pretentious anime watchers like to show off. They've watched. That's the vibe I remembered from some people, at least. I definitely can see that vibe where it's like, it's like, oh, like you say, like, oh, I love Legend of the Galactic Heroes, and like the point is like you're being performative about it. It's like, oh, I don't watch, you know, Shonen Slop. I watch Legend of the Galactic Heroes because it like doesn't have an opening or an ending, and the graphics are bad, and the story is very slow paced. But that doesn't turn me off because, you know, I'm like a real anime enjoyer. I eat my steak raw. But like, I think it also is good. I think it's also good. Like, I think like it definitely has like that like sniff to it. You know what I mean? But I think it also is just good, probably. At least that's the vibe that I get. It's like it feels almost like it's like mystery stories where it's like it kind of unwinds very slowly on purpose, because like that's kind of the whole point is like I tend to not like that either, you know? I think early on too, and this is like not really a spoiler because I'm speaking in like very vague terms, right? So like don't worry about it. Like early on too, at least I think something that is getting a little repetitive in the sense of like this is a space opera and people, you know, there's two empires at war and you know you're following like people on both sides of the war as they like go through, and like a lot of them are soldiers and some of them are like commanders, right? And like they're you know, maybe some of them are commanders, maybe some of them are like high-ranking officers, but they're not like the commander, the guy who gets to call all the shots, you know? So like the amount of times that I like the trope of like this, you know, this young man has like a brilliant strategy and sees exactly through the decoy from the other side that you just heard the other side explain was a decoy, right? They like call it out exactly, word for word, but then they're like stubborn old man superior officer is like, no, you fool, can't you see that it's not a decoy and if we do nothing, we'll be killed? Like it's an interesting, you know, it's real, right? Like sure, like it's a relatable idea that like, you know, stubborn old man doesn't want to like wait, what? This person gone? Oh, okay. Stubborn old man doesn't want to like, you know, let people with the young people with good ideas like contribute or something, sure. But like it just in the first like few episodes at least, that shit just happens so often, man. There are only so many times that I can watch a stupid old man who, like, at this point, he's in his position because of seniority more than really anything, decline or, like, reject a really good idea and then get a bunch of his men killed. I can only watch that so many times before it starts to just be like, okay, like, I get it, you know? It's Japan, old people are the enemy of young people and outnumber them. No, like, again, the thing it's exploring, it makes a lot of sense. I'm not saying, like, it's like a stupid thing. It's just, like, I get it. Yes, I agree. This is bad, right? Could we, like, shift the dynamic? Now, I will say, in the show's defense, it does look like that dynamic is shifting, mostly because, like, a lot of the guys who just, like, a lot of the old men who, like, kept being, like, dicks about it are, like, dead. Like, they got themselves killed, sort of. So, like, now it's, like, maybe, you know, some of those people can actually, like, take some positions of power, and maybe it'll be more interesting, but that said, old people do be burning the world. No, again, it's, like, super, like, real and relatable and true, right? It's just, like, you know, like, all the old people died because of woke? Yeah, that's probably true. Oh, Gen Z's trying to cancel Eminem? That's cute. Am I gonna get you here because you weren't high up enough? Oh, shit. I'm safe. This person puts their controller down when they get supered. It's very funny. Yeah, it's tropey. I don't even mind the trope. Like, when I saw it the first time, I was like, oh, this old son of a bitch. When I saw it, like, the second time, I was like, not again, man. When I saw it the third time, I was like, this is getting frustrating. But, like, the, like, 8th time that I see it, it's like, it's not even that the trope exists. It's that I just need, like, you know, like, I understand. I get it. I think it's like 8 times in, like, as many episodes. Like, it's not like it's like, oh, like, it happens, you know, like, oh, it's just, like, a recurring theme. It's like, nah, man, it's, like, the only thing, like, hell. It's like that and, like, war is hell. Like, that's fair. I'm with you. War is hell. That's, like, the fucked up part they don't tell you about war, is that shit is hell. It's like, I'm starting to think it might be really hell. When someone watches all Gundams? You're saying it's happening in one show over and over? Yeah, it's happening in one show over and over, like, sometimes twice an episode, you know? Like, twice in a 20-minute episode. And I'm like, I don't even mind the trope. The trope is fair. It's something that should be examined, right? It's like a real, like, genuine problem that the world is facing, kind of at all times, right? Is, like, the reluctance of, like, old men who are past their prime to, like, hand over the reins to the new generation that has all the good ideas and is better equipped to solve the problems that they're facing currently, but unfortunately, they have to make that decision themselves because they're also the ones in power, so, like, we kind of have to just rely on them to have a fucking conscience, and they often don't, type shit. Super valid trope. It's just like, I get it, man. I really do. It happens in episode 1, and then in 2, and then in 3, and then, like, twice in 4, and then, like, yeah, what am I doing? So I think that's gonna happen less, but that's probably my biggest complaint about it so far. It's like, that has just started to feel a little sort of super repetitive. Legend of the Galactic Heroes. Everything else, I've been honestly a pretty big fan of. The other thing is not really even, maybe it's sort of the show's fault. You can maybe say this is the show's fault. But the other thing is really just that there are too many fucking characters, man. There's too many fucking characters. There's too many fucking names, right? And oh, I'm fucking minus. Doctor! Turn off my Wi-Fi inhibitor. If you gotta spell Doctor with the K. I'm not gonna lie to you. It kind of doesn't work otherwise. Doctor. I am dead this time. Why live a frog? Narmaya go moment? We're getting a lot of crystals on the CX Narmaya lady, huh? We kind of been cooking a little insanely hard, I think. I make this our last set, and I might watch top 8 from TNS last week. That could be fun. At least a little bit of it. It was fun to see that there wasn't. I feel like TNS has not done a TNS for Granblue in a long time. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like it's been like the better part of Season 2 that we haven't really had TNSs. So it was cool to see one yesterday. Hope it becomes a regular occurrence again. I tried to spacing trap her. This just did. My dumbass did not spacing trap her. I did hit her for a lot of fucking damage right here, though, which makes me feel like good about myself generally, I would say. Let the wind carry you? Doctor! Turn off my throw tech inhibitors. I was wondering why TNS Granblue is on and off. I don't think it's on and off. Like, again, I think it's just been... Maybe I'm wrong, but I think for like the past 6 months or something, it's just been off. Maybe like they've been doing it for a few weeks now and I haven't noticed, but there was like a long period of time where they just like weren't doing... Like right after... I think it was around when City of the Wolves came out. They just like weren't doing Granblue TNSs anymore. It kind of made me sad. Ow. Ow. Thank God this person... This is buttresses, we just figured it out, but... Thank God they're not listening to the stream and they don't realize that they can punish that if they 2-element. They rotate between different games irregularly from what I've seen. Fair. Gems, Narm, they're the DNA of the soul. Ow. That's what Id said, right? In that one game where he was Sundowner. Ah! I'm alive. I didn't actually fully believe that, but it turns out I was right. Oh! You can't save jab with that! Oh, no! Okay. I feel like I feel like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah. Dude, it fucking sucks how Granblue is probably the best fighting game on the market currently, but has little to no players. It's hard to say, because, again, me right now, my crusade is, like, how good you are as a fighting game, like, because pretty much every fighting game out on the market is, like, a fun fighting game to play as a fighting game, except for, like, maybe, like, Mortal Kombat 1, I don't know, right? Listen, I'm not, you don't want to kick a man when he's down, right? But like, to me, right now, really the mark of how much I think you are, like, a good fighting game that is, like, you know, innovating on new shit and, like, a quality product is really just how much shit there is to do besides play ranked in your video game. And in that sense, Granblue is still, you know, on in like, the top half, probably. But it's got, you know, it could commit to that a little harder. I've, like, fully committed to this as a crusade now. Tekken players hate Tekken. Tekken is fun as hell. Like, most fighting game, like, I think fighting game developers have gotten pretty good at making fighting games that are, like, fun to play. I think they just, like, forget to put, like, other shit in them that isn't the ranked mode, mostly. So, like, you know, as like bandwagon as it is, or like maybe not as bandwagon, but it's like, because, you know, it's kind of been doing well the whole time. But as, like, unsurprising as it is, I think the best fighting game on the market right now is probably Street Fighter 6. It's because, like, World Tour mode is, like, the only thing I can name in any fighting game, except, I don't know if Mortal Kombat 1 is still doing its shit, as Mortal Kombat has always been doing. I imagine so, but I actually don't know enough to say. But, like, you know, out of, like, Tekken, Street Fighter, Strive, Granblue, Tuco, etc., right? It's like really, Street Fighter World Tour is, like, the only thing that even, like, sort of comes close to approximating the idea of, like, if we took the ranked mode out of this game, it would still be worth any amount of money at all. You know? That and, like, the amiibos, like, the fucking, you know, like, that weird, like, Virtua Fighter thing that you can train up, right? Maybe it's not the most, like, brave decision, but, like, Street Fighter 6 is, I think, doing the best job of that so far, though they could also do a little better for sure. I think it's a big reason as to why the game is as successful as it is, too, besides just having popular DLC and shit. Beep. Actually, I take it back. Rivals of Aether 2 is the best fighting game. I can fuck with that. I mean, like, I don't know, man. It's like, if we're gonna count platform fighters, best in terms of feels mechanically to play, I would think maybe not, right? No. Though it is still pretty fun, I will say. But like, at least by my metric, if we're gonna, like, you know, it's just kind of like Smash Ultimate, and it's not like a super close competition between it and any, like, at least traditional 2D fighter, or even Tekken, like 3D fighter, virtual fighter type shit. Right? Ow. Smash is sort of like the shining example of, like, make a fighting game where people can do other things besides just queue up ranked and, like, make their number in the game higher. In fact, the ranked mode is probably the worst part of Smash Ultimate. That shit sucks. Holy shit, man. Playing Smash online and delay-based netcode against a bunch of guys on Wi-Fi just so I can fucking get Elite Smash? Who the fuck cares? It's like the worst part of the game, easily. Never played Rivals, was good. Just memeing because Ludwig was getting the backlash for propping the game up. Wait, why? What's wrong with propping up Rivals of Aether 2? I feel like that game is... Is it like... I don't fucking know. I think the game's pretty fun. It looks fun. Seems like a fun platform fighter. It's a little bit more melee-inspired, too, which I know, like, a lot of the heads really fuck with. Like, in EVO? What's wrong with that? Is it like the fighting game community being weird again and being like, why is this platform fighter being called a fighting game? Or why is this platform fighter at EVO or something? I think Rivals of Aether 2 is a pretty, like, fun fighting game as far as I can tell. I don't know if people are upset. I'm curious to look. Kind of like, what? What's wrong with Rivals of Aether being at EVO? Sounds like it. I assume it's just the fighting game community being, like, sort of the worst, again, about, like, elitism, at least. Will be my guess. Is this like the worst elements in the fighting game community being elitist because it makes them feel better about the fact that even though they're bad at the game, at least they're playing a real fighting game, quote unquote, so they can, like, jerk themselves off to the idea instead of having to actually get better at the game they're playing? That's kind of what it sounds like, anyway. Did I just, like, invent a guy in my head and then, like, make him, like, the soy jack while I made myself, like, the sleek, you know, fucking Kennedy locomotive? Like, maybe, but I think, you know, that this is, like, a guy that I've seen multiple times before. I'm just, like, reference. I'm like calling back to him in my brain. I'm not making this guy up entirely. He was subsidizing the registration costs. A lot of people signed up to that to not pay the EVO reg fee. Also, the number of people signed up is used to determine who gets the Sunday slot. I think other games still got the spotlights. I mean, listen, all I'm gonna say, if, like, Ludwig Ogren is doing a better job of supporting his game's competitive scene than, like, entire companies, I think he should be mad at, like, Capcom. Right? Like, I think this is, like, a little bit of misplaced aggression. Like, if you're like, why is he supporting his game so more people want to sign up at EVO to make the competitive scene healthy as an advertisement for how cool it looks when it's played? Stop doing that! Stop supporting the game that you publish. If that's your... You should be, like, mad at, like, Capcom or Cygames or, like, Arxis or some shit, right? As long as most of those players show up, I don't see an issue. Yeah, sure. If people are signing up and not showing up to the tournament, like, that's just, like, that's a problem regardless. That's a problem no matter what game it is, right? Yeah, I think this is, like, some misplaced anger. If you're mad, like, it's like, oh, you know, he's, like, a guy. Like, yes, he's a guy with a lot of money, but, like, I hear people are mad about that. Yeah, it's very... Are mad about people not showing up? The whole Ludwig thing? Yeah, it seems weird to me. It seems like people who are, like, upset that their game doesn't get that kind of support from the publisher and they're, like, misplacing it, maybe? Unless I'm missing something, but it's like, isn't it cool? Like, you know, isn't it cool to be like, I want this game to succeed, so I'm gonna, like, make it easier for people to, like, compete in it because the competitive scene sort of, like, acts as, like, a advertisement for the game? Like, if it's got a lot of entrants at EVO, or even if people are going to EVO anyway and they see that it's, like, easy to enter, then they might try it where they wouldn't have otherwise or some shit. Ow. I don't think... it doesn't strike me immediately as... I don't know. It doesn't strike me as like anything to get mad about. I think it would be better if like more publishers did that, right? Like imagine if Capcom was like, they supported, like EVO's not really a grassroots event anymore, I guess. But you know, like, you know, if they supported tournaments, like it's like, oh, like, you know, at Combo Breaker, like, you know, if you know, half the registration fee is on us, right? So just, you know, join, you know, if it costs $10 to register before, well, now it costs $5. Go out and play our video game. I think that'd be pretty cool. They made it sound like they're inflating numbers. I mean, okay, I guess, okay, if the directive was like, hey guys, I made this really cheap, go buy a bunch of registrations and then don't show up just to make it look like that shit is like, there's a lot of people there. Like, that's pretty scummy, I would say, right? But if it's just like, if the registration is subsidized and therefore more people are registering, isn't that just like a good thing? I don't know. Like, it's just like supply and demand. Like, it's just like, oh, well, it's cheaper to register for this, so maybe I wasn't gonna do it before, but now I will. Like, okay, I don't. Feels like a weird thing to be mad about. Like, if it was like at any point, if there was like any evidence that it was like clearly done for the purpose of people who are not gonna play in the tournament, right? They're just going to make it look like a lot of people are playing, and then they plan to not show up, and that was like a concentrated community effort or something, but. The thing is that it's free, so a lot of people are signing up and then still going to the game they actually want to play. And they're not playing in that at all. But they say, what about their plane tickets and hotel rooms? I mean, I guess the idea is like if you were going to go to EVO anyway, you can register for 2 games now. I mean, like if the idea is, okay, it's literally free and therefore a lot of people might just register and not show up. Like, I guess that's fair, but like, I don't know if that's, again, I don't know. It doesn't strike me as like that big of an issue, right? If you register to Rivals, you don't pay a registration fee. Yeah, sure, okay. And the idea is this will make it so that, like, because if this makes it so way more people register, and then as a result it ends up getting a Sunday spot over like something else, then sure. But if people are showing up, then it's fine. I don't like if people, even if it's like, you know, make something free and then complain when people treat it like it has no value. A big thonk. Wait, is that what is happening? Or are you talking to a different guy? Are you making up a guy in your head? Because I made up a guy in my head earlier, so like it's fair. But are you making up a guy? I don't know who's doing that right now. Wait, is the complaint that people are treating it like it has no value? I thought the complaint was that it was free. Regardless, I don't think either of those complaints make a lot of sense to me. Speaking of elitism in the FGC, so recently a streamer started playing Strive. People in the FGC are like, don't do this, do that. When she said stop backseating and they kept doing shit, she started banning them. I head to her Discord. People are already like, she needs to understand frame data, bro. She doesn't know how to block properly. Let her learn at her own pace. Oh, yeah. The FGC are notoriously difficult. People always talk about like, oh, it's so hard to onboard people into fighting games. It's like, no, bro, you're the problem. I don't see the problem. If anything, you get free stuff at worst. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It seems like not an issue. If anything, this seems like something that it would be cooler if more publishers actually did this shit, you know? Yeah, Ludwig obviously is a guy with a lot of money, but like he doesn't have as much money as like all of Capcom's fucking marketing budget for Street Fighter 6 or some shit, right? Like it would be cool if like Capcom did that shit too or something. Because at that point it's like, well, Evo still gets the money. It's not like, you know, Evo obviously needs registration fees because they got to keep the lights on or whatever. Maybe not now that they're owned by fucking MBS, but like maybe not. Maybe Evo's a bad example. Again, go to like think about Combo Breaker, Frosties, whatever. Obviously they need like reg fees, they need venue, like stuff like that because it's how they keep the lights on, right? But like if the publisher paid them and said people can play our game for free, that seems really cool. So I don't know. I don't really see the problem with it. Like, obviously, it will lead to more people signing up and then not showing up. I guess. But also, I'm like, really? Like, is that... Like, in practice, is that really gonna happen? Like, if someone... It's like, oh, it cost me $10 to play it and now it costs $0. Oh, well, the $10, right? That is, like, life... That's, like, life or death. I can't not show up. Like, this isn't our problem. Why do we care? I don't like that idea either. I don't like the idea of, like, why does anyone care about things? Like, this is an interesting thing. Like, this is how tournaments are run should be of relevance for if you are, you know, interested at all in the continued health of the FGC and, like, FGC events and stuff like that. I think it's also kind of silly to just go, why does anyone care about anything? Stop caring. The curtains are blue. Stop caring. Be nonchalant. I think it's also a little silly. right? It is, like, it's not our problem. I'm not a TO, right? I'm not going to EVO. What? This is weird, man. It's like, on one hand, people are like, how dare he make the thing free and support his community? On the other hand, people are like, why do we even talk about anything at all ever? What do we do? What's going on? Is it? I don't want to be a centrist, but I'm like, surely neither of these is the correct stance, no? The only complaints I saw from people who paid for registration months ago, but then Rivals gets you in free. Okay, yeah, that's fair. If it became a thing, like, after a lot of people, that's fair. I mean, like, why do we care about how things are being run on Rivals' side when we aren't playing Rivals? I'm confused. Okay, so the earnest answer to this, if I had to steel man the other side of the argument, right, is, one, it's going to inflate the registration numbers for Rivals of Ether. And registration numbers are how they determine what games go on Sunday, what games go on the main stage on Sunday, what games go on Saturday, what games are side games, whatever, right? So say, for example, that they only have room for 5 games on Sunday, and because of the inflated registrant numbers for Rivals of Ether 2, it, like, kicks Grand Blue out of the Sunday spot or something, and then it goes instead. But actually, a lot of people who signed up didn't even go to play the tournament, so now your game didn't get, like, the main stage and the crowd and the cool experience of being on the Sunday stage at EVO because of a game that people didn't even show up and play, right? As well, I guess, like, another complaint could be that, I mean, there could be, like, just the petty complaint that people, like, dick measure with, like, entrant numbers, and therefore it's like, well, this one has more entrants, but it's because it's free or something. Then sure, right? But I think that's not kind of like a silly complaint. That one, I guess, seems like the most valid complaint to me, honestly. I mean, the other complaint is that maybe because, like, if you actually wanted to play Rivals of Ether 2, then your tournament bracket might end up having, like, 30% of it being DQs because, like, everyone just fucking registered and didn't show up, so, like, that could be a problem. But I don't know if that's a thing that'll happen just because you made it free. I feel like it's not like registrations are that expensive normally, right? So it's not like it's people go to the tournament because they want to play the game. They don't go to the tournament because they want to get value for their money. It's like, oh no, if I don't register, if I paid fucking $15 to play this game, I can't let that $15 go to waste, even though I don't want to play this video game. It's like, oh, no, people registered to play the video game, right? So I don't know, right? Like, I think those are at least the main argument to me seems to be that entrant numbers are used to decide what game goes what day, and, like, maybe you care about that, which I can sort of see the vision of. But I mean, I think it's in general. I think another reason that you might care is just that it's an interesting concept. That I care the other direction. Like, I care about it because I'm like, that's a cool idea. Why don't more fucking companies do that shit? What an easy way to support the competitive scene, right? Like, you don't even like that's probably cheaper than putting a $2.5 million fucking prize pool on that shit, right? Like, if you pay fucking $600 to $10 entry fees or something, like, that's got to be cheaper than putting up $2.5 million for a prize pool. But, like, in some ways, it, like, supports the scene, like, just as much, right? People get to play your game for free. Maybe some people are a little tighter on cash. Maybe some people are, like, not, like, professional players, just, like, going to the tournament for fun. Maybe they're, like, teenagers and they're just, like, taking a trip out, and, like, that, you know, saving them that, like, 15, 10, 20, whatever bucks is, it actually might make a big difference. Maybe it lets people register for more games, right? So, like, if every game had this, for example, right, then it's like I could very easily, like, it'll be a time thing, but I could register, maybe I want to try Street Fighter and Strive and Grand Blue and Tekken, but, like, I'm not, you know, I'm not like I'm fucking rich or anything like that, and this trip's already costing me a lot of money, so if playing in those 5 games combined cost me like $100 or something, and I'm not, like, that good at those other games, so I kind of don't want to, so I might as well just play the one game where I'm the best at it and then, like, not bother with the other ones or something. But it's like, well, if it was free, maybe I could register for 5 games and I could have I could play more games. Like, every game would get more entrants as a result because people would be registering for multiple games more often, etc. So I care about it kind of in the opposite direction. I'm like, this sounds like a cool idea that more fucking people should do, right? Especially for, like, really big tournaments, and especially for, like, the grassroots ones, right? Like, yeah, Evo maybe doesn't really count at this point, but I think it'd be really cool if, like, Capcom went to, like, fucking Combo Breaker and they're like, hey, guess what, man? Right? Like, we're paying all the Street Fighter 6 entry fees. Here, there you go. Like, have fun, right? Registering for Street Fighter 6 is, like, free now or whatever. Here's, like, a lump sum of, you know, last year you got 6,000 entrants, so probably not at Combo Breaker, but, you know, you got, like, 6,000 entrants or whatever, and everyone paid $10. Like, here's $60K, have fun, and then everyone just gets to register for free or some shit. Like, I don't know. But I think it's like useful to care about things that are happening in your scene and discuss them. I think it's just unreasonable to be like mad about a guy supporting the community for his video game, sort of. You know, that's where I'm coming at it from. You're allowed to care, and I think it's fine to discuss it, but I don't really understand the logic on the other end, basically. You know, I don't really understand the logic on the other end. Anyway, EX Narmaya is pretty fun. This EX Narmaya character is kind of enjoyable. I fuck with her like a little bit tremendously, honestly. I don't know if it is like that like connection I drew in my head between her and Willness, but I mean, she felt even more fun today than I think she's ever felt when I was playing her before. I just kind of fuck with her sort of insanely heavy. She is just Willness with bad pressure and like no 50-50 and like a worse neutral skip. That's a big deal, right? That's a big difference. But like, Willness kind of really good, so this character still ends up being pretty solid in my eyes. And the most fun part about Willness, aka like hitting someone with one poke in the mid screen and having them disappear, she doesn't do it quite as well, but I mean, she's like 90% of the way there or something like that. I fuck with her pretty heavy, man. This is probably my favorite EX character to play by like a long shot, and she's definitely a lot. I probably enjoy her a lot more than regular Narmaya too, right? Yeah, man, shout out EX Narm. I think sort of the only EX character in my head that feels like a success in the sense of like, this thing has a reason to exist, this thing did exist, and people actually tried it because, you know, like all the other two feel like it was an interesting idea, but like they needed to be different, you know, like EX Jita just is disappointing, and EX Grand just feels a little bit too much like Grand, you know what I mean? Like, yes, he's Grand, like rotated 10 degrees, but it just feels a little bit too much like playing Grand. I don't think he's even worse necessarily. If he is, it's not like a noticeable difference, but it just kind of feels like the same character, you know? So it doesn't really feel like I never get the urge of like, you know, today in particular, I was like, I want to play EX Narmaya. Playing regular Narmaya would not scratch that itch. It would not make me, I couldn't go, oh, I want to play EX Narm, and then I boot up regular Narm, and I'm like, I don't want to play EX Narm anymore. But like with EX Grand, it's like I could play EX Grand or Grand, and it kind of does the same thing. You know, with EX Jita, if I go, I want to play EX Jita, and I play Jita instead, I'll get like a better experience. So we still don't know when the next patch is coming. No, we don't. We don't have anything official. My guess would be sometime between Evo Vegas and Ragnarok release, right? Because Evo Vegas is earlier this year. It's June. It's like end of June, right? And the Ragnarok, like Endless Ragnarok DLC for Relink is July 9th. I would be, honestly, at this point, I'd be kind of flabbergasted if like a id trailer and character guide, and maybe even a teaser for what's coming next, or maybe even an announcement that it's the last thing. Which I hope. I'd be surprised. I think I'm still very surprised if we don't get a. If we don't get Season 3. I think I'm pretty surprised by that still. But yeah, like my guess is Evo Vegas, we get an announcement saying it is coming out, here's the trailer, here's the release date, and it's probably going to be like within a day or two, if not the exact same day that Endless Ragnarok releases, right? Because he's a Relink crossover, right? A big patch is coming to Grand Blue, and like a, you know, Monster Hunter Iceborne expansion is coming to Relink at the same time. It just makes a lot of sense they'll cross-promote that, right? So, all that being said, my guess would be about 3 weeks away. But yeah. Say, how come Versucha 6XL is +6, Versucha 5L is 7, but combo? Am I missing something? There are a lot of moves like this where they'll let you cancel out of your 6XL earlier to make the combo work. Every close M is like this. Vasaraga far close L is also like this. They let you cancel out of the 6. They let you cancel the recovery frames of the 6XL into a very particular move. Look at the math on Vasaraga 6XL and close L. It doesn't work either, but he can combo it. Right? Yeah, Fairy is the same thing, right? Versucha's works. Every close M universally does this too, right? Every character can cancel the recovery frames of 6XL into close M, because for most characters, that frame data doesn't work, right? But yeah. The game has its own tour now? Yeah. They're mostly going to keep bouncing for a good while, but it seems uncertain if they'll do more DLC seasons. That's also true. We could get balance patches, but no DLC. I don't know. I think Grand Blue is doing well enough that it could get a 3rd season of DLC. A season 4, I'm not so sure. But I think a season 3, I'm still in the camp where I am expecting it, right? I think I will be surprised if it turns out it's not happening. Is it, like, inconceivable? No, I don't think so. But I think I'd be surprised. I think, you know, gun to my head, if you told me to guess right now, I would think we were getting one more season of DLC, would be my guess. Anyways, EX Narmaya, man. Fun times. I think, Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I think it's going to be a little bit of a shorter stream because I have something I got to do, and I kind of don't want to do it super late at night. I got to go outside and do some shit. And the area that I live is actually pretty good, but like 10 minutes away from me where I got to do this shit is not the nicest area in the world. So I kind of want to do the shit that I got to do before it gets real dark. So I think I'm going to call it here on the stream. And I'll see you tomorrow for more Grand Blue. Probably watch all of TNS in there. Tag me in. I'll hold down the fort. I mean, Acid, if you're streaming, I can raid you if that's what you're talking about. Stay safe and see ya. Yeah. Peace out, Break. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. We probably will watch TNS tomorrow, is my guess. Good luck not dying out there. I should be fine. But I'm just, I'm trying to be a little cautious because I'm still new to the area and I don't want to do anything silly. But yeah, have a wonderful rest of your day. Yeah, fucking maybe sign up for Rivals of Ether 2 at Evo to piss people off, possibly. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for more Grand Blue. Peace. Do 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 bee bee do boo 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 do 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 do.